more heroes, it's hero be killed. Look at you, nobody but yourselves. Nothing less to do. No more heroes, no time to sleep. If you're gonna be number one,
Travis, it's kill or be killed.
it's just another kid. Gonna try and test it like girl. I know so what this thing is. That buzz there for you. Use my phone to remind you what it is you want it. You gotta fix it, bad it, have another power. You gotta pay up, Gavin. I'll face your way. You gotta fix it, bad it, have another power. Don't do that, fuck, take it away. Whether you will or will, when I'm running on the night. If I could get inside your head, do you really wanna go on, baby, without no love? It's easy. No more heroes, it's hero be killed. Look at you, nobody but yourself. Nothing less to do. No more heroes, no time just to sleep. If you're gonna be number one. Something that it can see, but it's better something that it cheats down. Jack and the tree, don't know you're fooling. He get the chick, it's mine. I got the everything is something more than business. You gotta fix it, bad it, have another power. Down in the kingdom, fighting, bring out that devastating. You gotta fix it, bad it, have another power. Don't do that, fuck, take it away. Whether you will or will, when I'm running on the night. If I could get inside your head, do you really wanna go on, baby, without no love? It's easy. No more heroes, it's hero be killed. Look at you, nobody but yourselves. Nothing less to do. No more heroes, no time just to sleep. If you're gonna be number one.
Crystal, she got it all. The looks, the spice, the unmeltable ice. And those false compliments with her French accent. Yeah. No love for this otaku assassin. Pulls me up just to send me crashing. Difference is easy, doesn't bother you. Take what you can, then leave. Cause there's no more heroes. Yeah, there's no more heroes. Nowhere to go for your Jedi-minded ego. No more heroes, yeah. No more heroes. There's nowhere to go for your Jedi-minded ego.
No more heroes, it's hero be killed. Look at you, nobody but yourselves. Nothing less to do. No more heroes, no time just to sleep. If you're gonna be number one. No more heroes, it's hero be killed. Look at you, nobody but yourselves. Nothing less to do. No more heroes, no time just to sleep.
Hi, I'm here. I'm alive. I have to go post my links. Gotta do the link thing. Gotta bump the brand. What is that? Fancy thing posted in Discord. I just gotta check it out. Ooh. How's everybody doing? I have no idea how long it's gonna take me to finish this game. It could be anywhere from, I don't know any timelines. I'm sorry. I also couldn't get to my Spotify because it's on the other monitor, so I have to just deal with the fact that we have YouTube stuff. That means we get all these crazy good songs that we don't normally get to listen to. Should be everybody. All right. Yeah, let's just go for it. Let me turn off this music, and we can go listen to the sweet, sultry tunes of Famicom Detective Club. Once I remember how to get over there. I also... There we go. It's all working together now. Is it doubling up the audio? I don't think so. One adjustment. Don't want to be looking like I got a middle part. The kids will yell at me or something. I wasn't really paying attention to that trend. And I need this. So... Last time, we found out there are definitely more victims in this. Just to sum up what's going on in the story. Not you. Kiku Aishiro, she died. We think it wasn't an accident because her will got read, and then everyone's like, oh, hey, the will is going to go to a mysterious missing heir. That heir, I believe, is Yuri Aishiro, who we don't know about. We've not seen her at all. She is a key character in the story, but we've not talked to her. There's also Kazuto Aishiro, who is supposedly also a member of the Aishiro family, and Yuri Aishiro's younger brother, like half-brother, they ran away together. It was something that wasn't brought up. These are the missing heirs. The will cannot be distributed until that goes through. And so, we have Kiko Aishiro's dead. Zenzo's the butler who brought us in. Zenzo's like, we need to figure out who did this because my lady was murdered. Machi's our friend. No, Machi's a guy who found us when we fell off a cliff. I believe he's probably Kazuto Aishiro, right? No, he's 38. Maybe he's Yuri Aishiro's lost lover. He's a character in the story who has a mysterious influence on something. Why else would he be here? But over the course of time, this man was murdered. He was the older brother. He got stabbed. They think his son did it. They think his little boy Akira Aishiro. That's not the current picture of Akira Aishiro we have. He's got like a pompadour. He looks like a kid gangster in like a Japanese anime. I made myself a gin and tonic, but I didn't have time to stir it. And in fact, I grabbed a fork by accident. Which, you know what? A fork might be the ideal solution to stir this thing. I also put in absolutely way too much gin. I think it's like equal parts. It's half and half. Hey, it's pretty good, all right. Just strong. His Akira Aishiro, or Kanji Aishiro's younger brother, Jiro Aishiro, was found hung from a tree. They made it seem like a suicide, but no one thinks it was a suicide. Well, the police might think it was a suicide, but there's no reason to actually suspect it to be a suicide. And also, Asuza is missing. She is the daughter. She is another member of this family. It's a whole thing going on. Anyhow, we just came back to town. This is the first time we've come back to town and someone hasn't died. You left for a bit, you've come back, oh, someone else was murdered. Guess that person who you might have suspected isn't there anymore. So, that's fun. About me. Who am I? That's me. I'm the cutest gamer, detective assistant. Fell from a cliff, saved by a man named Machi, lost memories from impact when head struck the ground, worked as an assistant at the Itsuki Detective Agency, met Detective Itsuki while searching for long-lost parents after junior high, was supposed to meet someone at Unakami Cliff, which is where we fell off at the beginning of the game. We don't know who we're supposed to meet there. Memo written to me left by the office by some says Mayujin Village in Ayashiro. I remember my name. It's Cutest Gamer. Investigating the death of Kiku. Yeah, I just talked about this. Come on, game. I literally just explained all this. Anyhow, Kiku has risen from the grave. She is a zombie, supposedly. No one's seen her. But we're gonna go talk to the guy who keeps the graves, because he looks like he's freaking out. Oh, we can go to different places. Tell me about Kiku. What's going on, my guy?
蘇ったキクさんの姿を見たと言って村は大騒ぎですが
The village is going crazy. All they talk about is Miss Kiku and her apparent resurrection.
何バカを言っとるのじゃ
Don't be a fool.
そんなバカなこと言っとらんであんたももう帰りなさいよ
That's preposterous. I suggest you just go home. Sounds like someone who's trying to stop a murder investigation. Or 3 different murder investigations.
死んだ者が蘇るなどとんでもない伝説じゃ
The dead coming back to life. What a horrible legend.
そんなバカなこと言っとらん
Okay, you already told me that?
元秀さんなんだか変だな
Genshin sure is acting weird. This is not how he's acted normally. He's normally just been like a, yeah. Don't be an ass about things. This time he's like freaking out. He's panicking. He's also just standing directly in front of the grave where Miss Kiku Ayashiro would be, so we can't see it. We don't know what's going on there. Tell me about Jiro.
今度は綾代二郎さんが自殺してしまったようなんです
I don't know if you heard the news, but Jiro Ayashiro committed suicide. Now he looks kind of freaked out.
すまんが今日はもう帰ってくれんか
Sorry, but will you just go home for today?
元秀さん
Mr. Genshin. Yuri?
この前
Told you before. You did, but you're not going to tell what you told me before, I guess.
元秀さん綾代和人という名前をご存知ですか
That's true, we have not talked to him about Kazuto yet. Mr. Genshin, do you know about Kazuto Ayashiro?
その名をどこで
What? Where did you hear that name? I heard it from his fiancée, who was also at Unakami Cliff.
綾代ゆりさんの弟だという人ですご存知なんですね
Supposedly, he's Yuri Ayashiro's younger brother. You know him, don't you? Y'all.
すまんが今日はもう帰ってくれんか
It's so nice to be in a home that has AC running in it. I'm not, like, sweating. It's off. It was awful. Things are just going now. I set the house temperature to 69 degrees. The perfect temperature. It's great. I love it. Please just go home for the day. That was one?
何のことじゃ
talking
そ
about-
んなバカなこと
He really wants me to leave. So much so I think I do have to leave.
村の人たちが話していることなんですが
Mr. Genshin, I wanted to ask you about what the villagers are saying.
すまんが今日はもう帰ってくれ
Okay, I'll leave, I guess. Let me go to... I talked to everybody at Kamuto Clinic because I believe the doctor at Kamuto Clinic is missing. Like, he went somewhere in the morning. I'm gonna go back to Miyujin Station because that's how you get home. Because I don't live in this village.
村の人たちが騒いでいる
The villagers are making a fuss again.
見たんじゃわしゃキクさんを見てしもうた本当だで
I saw her. I saw Miss Kiku. I'm serious. I'm trying not to do voices again because I would forget them all and they weren't
わ
great.
しもゆんべこの目で見たあれは絶対キクさんじゃ
But you gotta match tone at least. I saw her with my own eyes last night too. It was Miss Kiku for sure. You there, nearby people. Come talk to me.
キクさんが蘇ったのじゃたたりじゃいやしろけどたたりじゃ
Miss Kiku has risen from the grave. It's the curse of the Ayashiro
キクさんがや
family.
ってくるキクさんがやってくる恐ろしや
Miss Kiku is coming. I'm telling you, horrifying. Tell me about Kiku.
キクさんが蘇った
Okay, resurrected, horrifying. Love that for us.
あやしろ家は呪われとるだ
I feel like you've already told me all this stuff. Do you have anything that I don't know yet?
間違いねえキクさんはよ
Just keep coming back from the grave.
キクさんが
Yep. Legend.
伝説は本当じゃったキクさんの墓はきっと空っぽじゃ
Legends are true. I'll bet you anything Kiku's grave is an empty hole right now. What's horrifying is wrinkles. Too much sun. I feel that, Jojo. That's why you always gotta put your sunscreen on, even if you're going out on a cloudy day. And wear this cool sun hat that this man's wearing. Like, he works out in the field all day and he's still wrinkled, but he knows to protect his face. Also, probably the look of anguished fear is probably not helping the wrinkle situation. How you doing, Jojo? Where you apply sunscreen every 30 minutes, especially if you're like doing physical activity. And you got to make sure that it has UVB protection is the one. Yeah, UVB rays. Good, thanks. Hey, that's good to hear. I don't remember where I'm supposed to go in this game. Can I call someone else over? No? Let's talk about a legend again. Okay. Can I get over to Kagura Temple? Sometimes they want you to go somewhere and then head back somewhere. No, he's still here. Hey there, Mr. Genshin. I'm back. I want to look at Genshin. I don't feel very comfortable here. Is it because it's the graveyard? Because this man looks like he's clearly panicked. Cut it out. How many times do I have to tell you not to touch the graves? But I want to touch I need to see if the lady rose from the graves. You seem very panicked about something we could easily prove by looking behind you. Just the one area of the screen that you're in front of, if I could just see back there, we'd be set. We could just be fine. Miss Kiku resurrected. I suggest you go home. I can't. The game won't let me. Dead coming back to life. You're a fool. Go home. Sorry, will you please go home? Okay. Told you before. That one, he didn't tell us to go home. Hey, you're saying sus. I'm thinking you're sus right now, Genshin. What is it? I called him over, so that doesn't do anything. Can I open this grave? Of course not. I'd never do something like that. I mean, I definitely am going to try and do something like that. Whenever I try and do that, I try and look at the camera, but I have my game screen switched to the other things. I have different monitors right now, so I look at looking at the OBS rather than looking at the camera. What if I remember something? I feel like Genshin was acting weird the last time I saw him. He's acting weird right now. I want to open this tree. Can I open up Genshin? Hey, we can't open it yet, but with enough hard work, maybe. This grave. I'm gonna try opening this up again. Just run past him. Okay. Not that. Shrine path. I got a thing for touching the grave. Like, it made a different, like, sound. I think that's like a, hey, you made progress sound notification. Cut it out. Even if you look closer, there's no more blood oh no. Genshin, you beefed it. Bloodstain. Did you just say bloodstain? Mr. Genshin, what are you talking about? No. Tell me about the bloodstain. Mr. Genshin, please tell me, what's this about a bloodstain? Well, you see, the other day I was having a look at the tombstone and I noticed something. A corpse had risen from the grave. The tip of the tombstone seemed to have been moved. Huh? To top
幹事さんとやらが殺される少し前じゃったし。
To top it off, there was blood on the stone. It was right before Mr. Kanji was murdered.
これ以上騒ぎになってもいかんと思って黙っておったんじゃが。
I didn't want any more rumors to spread, so I kept it to myself. But
もちろんわしは菊さんが蘇ったなどとは思っとらんぞ。
I don't know. All the signs point to Revenant Zombie coming back to avenge their own death. Of course, I don't believe for a second that Miss Kiku was resurrected.
それだけじゃ。他には何も。
That's all. I don't know anything else. Is he gonna not talk to me about anything else? Legend? Notably, this seems like it's a waste of time, but sometimes you actually have to do this in this game. Are you gonna let me open up the grave? Not even gonna try and stop me, just make that sound again? Huh. What about remember? I can't travel either, so I'm stuck here until I can figure out what's gonna make this man talk. Sometimes you just have to look at him, I guess. I don't feel very comfortable here. That's fair. Genshin, talk to me. What do you know? I guess I didn't click the last option.
Genshin-san, 失礼ですが
Mr. Genshin, I'm sorry, but
まだ何か隠していませんか
it seems like you're still hiding something.
え？あんたは何もかもお見通しということじゃな。
You see right through me, don't you? No, actually, that's a big problem. I would be able to see the grave if I could see right through you.
実はこんなものが落ちとったんじゃ。
You see, I found this.
これは手鏡
It's a
かな
hand
り古い
mirror.
ものですね
It looks really old.
裏を見てみなされ。
Take a look at the back. It's a puzzle.
これは
Is this...
手鏡の裏には奇妙な絵が描かれていた
There's a strange image on the back of the hand mirror.
中央に皮脂の印がそして向かって右に鳥左にウサギ
In the center was a diamond symbol.
下はネズミの絵
To the right, a rabbit. To the left, a bird. A rat on top and a horse below.
何のことでしょうかこれ
What is this?
さあのう、動物はそれぞれ方角を表しているようじゃが。
No idea. It seems like the animals represent the cardinal directions. I don't know. We gotta talk about this a little bit more.
これは一体
Where'd you find this?
ここから崖に通じている坂の途中に落ちとったんじゃ。
I found it
よ
on...
く見てみ。
I found it on the hill leading to the cliff. Take a good look.
おや怪し家の家紋がある
This is the Ayashiro family crest.
そうなんじゃ。こんなものが落ちてたと言ったら村人たちが何を言い出すやら。
If I tell the villagers I found this, who knows what they'll say next?
昨日も墓を暴いてみようという村人を叱りつけてやったところなんじゃ。
Last night I had to scold someone who mentioned the idea of literally digging up her grave. And people are still talking about that.
預からせてもらっていいでしょうか
Can I take this with me?
構わんとも。確かあんたは探偵じゃったな。何かの手がかりになればよいが。
Sure, you're the detective, right? I hope it'll be useful for you. You did also wipe away blood on a crime scene, Genshin, so you're not like off the hook here just by giving me this
妙
mirror.
な隠し立てしてすまんかったの。
Don't apologize for that. Apologize for, I'm guessing, impeding an investigation? I don't know if they have that law in Japan. I assume they have that law in Japan. And sorry for being secretive. Alright.
あんたに後でまた来て。
Much as I need to tell you, I need to leave. Will you come again later? Got it, thanks. Appreciate it, Genshin. Let's go to the Aishia residence and make people look at this mirror. Self-reflect.
おはようございます。どうぞ中へ。
That's a great name. Good morning, Sir Gamer. Please come on in.
お疲れ様です。何かわかりましたか？
So did you figure anything out? No, once again, I've just walked away and come back with even more mysteries.
それは、その手鏡は。
That hand mirror. Huh? This hand mirror?
それは、その手鏡は。
You just said that. Hey, that's hand mirror. Hand mirror.
それは、菊様が愛用されていた手鏡で、茜が確かに菊様を埋葬するときに。
This was Mistress Kiku's favorite hand mirror. I could have sworn Akane had. One thing I want to listen to real fast is, you can switch it to the Famicom version of the songs, and this is a song I haven't heard yet. It's a bop.
棺の中に入れたものです。間違いありません。
Akane placed it inside the coffin during the burial. I'm sure of it. Huh?
一体それはどこに？
Where did you find that?
神楽寺の源信さんが拾ったそうです。それをお借りしてきました。
Mr. Genshin from Kagura Temple said he found it. He lent it to me.
では、もしや昨夜のあれは。
Then what I heard last night was... What did you hear? Why are people hiding things from me? I'm a detective. You hired me.
それは。
Okay. What did you hear?
私、ゆうべはご承知の通り早く休みました。
As you know,
と仕掛けたその時なんです。
last night I went to bed early, and just when I was starting to fall asleep,
玄関の方で物音がしまして目が覚めました。あずさ様かと思ってすぐに出たのですが、もう誰も。
I heard a noise coming from the front door. I went to go check, thinking it was Lady Asuza, but no one was there.
信じられない話だが、この前座。
Okay. I like the Famicom music, but it's a little bit more jarring than like the actual new arrangements. Like this one fits more into like the atmosphere of the game. It's hard to believe what he's saying, but he seems genuinely disturbed. Wait.
玄関の方で物音がしまして。
Okay.
前座さん、僕ちょっと出かけてきます。
Denzo, I'm heading out.
どちらへ？
Where to, sir?
あまりにも不可解なことが起きてしまって、ちょっと外で頭を冷やしてきます。
So many bizarre things are happening. I just need a moment to cool off, and for someone to secretly give me another clue that's going to help me break this case wide open. I imagine Amachi is going to give me my jacket that I had from before, and it's going to have like a little piece of paper in it. And whatever's on that piece of paper is going to tell me the solution to this mystery, and the game won't tell me how I solve the mystery until the character in the game says it.
前座さんにも落ち着くための時間が必要ですよね。
I'm sure you could use some time to calm down too, Mr. Senzo.
お心遣いありがとうございます。では、お気をつけて。
Oh well, I suppose you're right. I appreciate your kindness, sir. Please, as always, be careful. You insist. I mean, last time I fell off a cliff, so... And I'm back at the cliff, so... Things aren't looking up for me.
とりあえず崖へ来てしまったけど、これからどうしようかな。
I came back to the cliff, but what now? Well, there's two boats this time, so... Let's give him a little look-see.
船が見える。漁船みたいだけど。何？
I see a boat out there. It looks like a fishing boat. I wonder what you can catch out there. This also looks like the exact same boat, so... Wait,
静かな。
I missed.
船が見える。
Yep. Remember.
思い出せていない自分のことは、まだまだいろいろありそうだけど。
There still seems to be a lot I haven't remembered yet.
このままここにいても仕方ないかな。
There's no point in staying here. Why did we come here then? What?
特に当てはないけど、天地さんに会いに行ってみよ
I don't have a reason to, but I'll try visiting Mr. Amachi. That's Amachi right there.
う。あれ、天地さん、どこかにお出かけですか？
Mr. Amachi, were you going somewhere?
いや、君か。ちょうど出かけようとしていたんだ。
Hey, it's you. I was just on my way out.
あ、そうなんですか。じゃあ、僕もこれで。
No problem. I'll come back another time.
いや、急いでるわけじゃないんだ。少し話をするくらいなら構わないよ。
Oh, it's not like I'm in a
言
hurry.
ってくれ。
I have time to talk a little. Come on in.
いいんですか？
Are you sure?
困ったことがあったんだろう。約束通り、何でも相談してくれ。
Nothing's troubling you, isn't it? As I promised you before, you could talk to me about anything. I'm just the guy who found you, who fell off a cliff. That's our only relationship together, Amachi. I mean, I appreciate it. You're really looking out for me. But I don't know.
どうだい？お守りのことは分かったかい？
So, did you figure anything out about the talisman? No. I did not figure anything about the talisman. I just found 12 other different mysteries, and also 2 other people died since then.
いえ、それが誰も知らないっていうん
No,
です。
no one seems to know about it.
そうか。じゃあ、きっと君の個人的なことなんだろうね。まだ記憶が完全じゃないわけだ。
Maybe it was a personal thing. I guess you haven't fully recovered your
君の
memories.
記憶が戻ることを心から祈ってるよ。
I'm praying for your memories to return. Thanks, Amachi. Let's try remembering. Nope, didn't work. What do you know?
ちょうどよかったよ。僕も出かける前に君に会っておきたいと思っていたんだ。
Good thing you came by. I actually wanted to see you before I left because I've got your jacket.
実は仕事の都合でしばらく留守にするんだ。
It's close. You see, I'm going to be gone for a while on business.
そうなんですか。
Oh,
まあ僕がいてもいなくても君にはあまり関係ないだろうけど。
I'm sure you don't really need me around, huh?
訪ねてきてもらって留守なのも申し訳なくて伝えておきたかったんだ。
But I'm glad you came by so I could let you know, and I didn't want you to visit and find me gone.
そんな天地さんにはお世話になってばかりでありがとうございます。
Please, I'm the one that's been causing so much hassle. Thank you so much. Anything else about you?
仕事の都合でしばらく留守。
Okay. Talisman.
僕は確かにお守りって言ったんですか？
Are you sure I said something about a talisman?
うん。君は確かにお守りと言っていたよ。
I definitely mentioned the talisman to him before. I think. I also played this game a week ago, so maybe I don't know something? Yeah, I'm sure that's what you said. I don't think I'm mistaken. What did I say about it?
やはり君は確かにお守りと言っていたよ。
Yeah, you definitely said
間違いじゃ
talisman.
ないと思うな。
I don't think I misheard it.
僕の記憶戻るんでしょうか？
You think I'll ever get my memories back?
大丈夫さ。少しずつだけど戻ってはきているんだろ。
I'm sure you'll be fine. You're getting them back little by little, right?
君の記憶がすっかり戻れば僕だって嬉しいよ。事件も大変だろうけど自分のことをおろそかにしないようにね。
I want your memories to return too. I know the case is important, but don't forget to also take care of yourself.
君の記憶が戻ることを心から祈ってるよ。
I'll be praying for your memories to return. Oh, thank you.
そろそろ出かけないと。いいかな。
Look at the time. I have to get going soon. Is that all right with you? Yeah, go for it, my guy.
お邪魔してしまってすみませんでし
You're
た。
the one who let me into your house.
戻ったらまた会おう。
Let's meet up again when I come back. Okay. Sure.
天地さんはしばらくいなくなるんだ。
Huh.
それが聞けただけでも。
I guess my jacket theory was wrong. I mean, I got pretty close to the jacket theory. He just didn't give me the jacket. Machi will be gone for a while. I'm glad I came so I could see him before he left. Can I talk to you, man?
天地さんは出かけて。
Nope. I was hoping that lady would tell me like, oh, Amachi, he died 13 years ago. That'd be a trip. Let's go back to the cliff top. Why else would it still be on this list? Remember? Travel to... I guess I can go to Kagura Temple. I should have showed him the hand mirror. That's what I should have done. Whoops. But I guess since it wasn't important enough for me to be like address it during then, like I didn't need to do it to like trigger the next zone, because the game was like, hey, once you figure this out, you just leave. You don't come back. It's not like an open world investigation. It's pretty much just like phases and steps. Do you have a lot of... you know, let's go to my usual station. I have the hand mirror.
その手鏡が落ちてたなんて知ったら大変なことになるだろうな。
If the villagers heard that Kiku's hand mirror was found near the cliff, they would go crazy. It's not like that was my exact plan.
まだ村の人たちが集まっている。
Villagers are still gathered around. Station clerk, what's up, my guy?
ああ、探偵さん。今度は何のご用です？
Ah, Mr. Detective, back again. What are you here for this time? Let me show you this little hand mirror.
なんですそれは？
What is that?
特に見覚えはありませんけど、なんだか不気味ですね。
I haven't seen that before, but it's
見ていて寒気がする。
kind of creepy. It's giving me the chills. You want to talk about it? No? I guess let me bring over the nearby people.
わしら
Oh
は見
no,
たんじゃ。
the old lady.
あんたもうやめなされ。早城家は呪われとる。あんたも聞いたことがあるじゃろ。
Actually, you tell this to me every single time you come up to me. You're like, oh, hey, did you know the Aishir family caused someone to commit suicide? I did. And I'm trying to find that person who was involved with that. But... hand mirror.
この手鏡なんですが。
About this hand mirror.
それは早城家の紋章。するとその手鏡は。
Wow.
きっとキクさんのものじゃ。
She is a much better detective than I am. That's the Aishira family crest and that hand mirror. It must belong to Miss Kiku.
恐ろしや。
Okay, I heard got that part down, but you added something there at the end that didn't get translated. Oh,
背に逃げてしまった。
they just dipped. Like, nah. Alright. More power to you.
あなたは逃げないんですね。
You're not gonna run too?
仕方ないでしょ。仕事中だもの。私だって怖いですよ。と。
What can I do? I work here. I'm scared too. When your retail job is haunted. What do you know about the hand mirror?
やめてくださいよ。こっちの身にもなってください。
She called you a devil, probably. That makes sense. Or at least I had the devil's like little hand mirror. Yeah. It's a cursed item. Miss Kiku's gonna come and haunt. The Revenant is back and it's here for murder. Put yourselves in my shoes for once. Alright, I'll leave. I'll go to the temple. Maybe Genshin's gone? No, you're still here.
ゲシンさん、こんにちは。
Hey, Mr. Genshin.
おお、来たかね。これからはできる限り協力させてもらうからの。
Oh, you're back. I'll try to cooperate as much as possible from now on. Really? You already wiped away blood.
ありがとうございます。
This doesn't get you anywhere. Thanks, that'd be great. Really appreciate you not undermining me.
この手鏡はキクさんの棺の中に入れたものだと聞きましたが。
I was told that this hand mirror was placed inside Miss Kiku's coffin at the time of her funeral.
おお、そういえば確かにわしも茜がキクさんの懐に入れたのを覚えたる。
I do remember seeing Akane tugging inside Miss Kiku's pocket.
あんなところに落ちとるはずなど。
There's no way it would be laying around there. I mean, there could be a second mirror, y'all. I'm not gonna... Hey, I'm a detective. I'm not a theorist. I'm not Ripley's Believe It or Not.
確かにわしも。
I mean, maybe we need, maybe it's time to do it. Maybe we gotta open the grave.
それはならん。墓を暴くなど持ってのほかじゃ。
That's unacceptable. How dare you disturb someone's grave?
でも、あの手鏡は確かにキクさんと一緒に埋めたって、さっきゲンシンさんも言ったじゃないですか。
But Mr. Genshin, you just said that Akane buried the hand mirror with Miss
お
Kiku.
かしいと思いませんか？
Don't you find it a little odd?
確かに。いや、やはりそれだけはできん相談なんじゃ。
You do have a point, but that's not enough for me to let you do that. Fine. Can I travel somewhere else? No, I can only go to the cliff top of my Yujin station. Why? Is there someone at the cliff top? What do you know? Can it give me anything?
村人たちが勝手に墓を暴くキクさんの眠りを妨だ。
I mean, yeah, I guess if you mess up a revenant's grave, it's gonna come back and punch you too. Ah! Let's... There's a reason they left us with that man there. I imagine. Wait, is anyone nearby? Oh. Everybody left. Whose fault is that? It's mine.
ああ、探偵さん。今度は何の？
Let's talk about what you know.
何か気がついたことはありますか？
Do you notice anything worth sharing?
ありませんよ。むしろ何も目や耳に入らないようにしたい
I
です。
try my best not to see or hear things, to be honest, my guy.
みんな好き勝手に恐ろしい
More power to
噂
you.
を話していますが、一人でここで夜まで立ってなきゃならない身にもなってほしいものです。
They can gossip all they want, but they ought to think about me. I'm the one who has to stay here late at night alone. You have to stay here? At night? I guess the train station... Do you not like have a relief worker? When is the train station closed? Talisman? Nope. Kazuto.
さあ、村の人に
I can't, they all left. Yuri?
いい噂しか聞い
You only hear good rumors about Yuri.
みんなは一体何？やっぱり本当に
Okay. Kiku? Nothing?
キクさんのことを話すのも
Afraid to talk about Kiku. But if I show you the mirror, you'll be even more
悪い
scared.
噂しか聞きませんね。
Okay, we're going back to the cliff top. Talk.
寂しい
Well, I guess I could try and call someone over. Heikachi? Heikichi?
人影はない。
Then went around. Yukiko.
人影は
Huh. Remember? Surroundings.
ここは
Known to be a suicide spot.
寂しげな波の
No one here to talk to. Kagura Temple.
ゲンシさん、
おお、あんた。
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you literally everything I can. Aishiro family.
綾代家はまるで死神にでも見られたようじゃ。
It feels like the Grim Reaper is after the Ayashiro family. Alright?
キクさんは旦那が亡くなってからいろいろと苦労なさったんじゃ。旦那が犯した過ちを一人で背負って生きてきた人なんじゃよ。
Miss Kiku went through a lot after her husband died. She had to live through life bearing the sins of her husband committed. Well, there's a lot of them, apparently. He's a bad man.
伝説は伝説じゃ。わしはキクさんが蘇ったなどとは思っておらん。
A legend is just a legend. I don't believe for a second that Miss Kiku rose up from the dead.
ああ、綾代商事の顧問弁護士じゃな。キクさんも信頼しておったようじゃ。
He's a legal advisor at the Aishiro Corporation. Miss Kiku trusted him. We have not met him yet either. There's a lot of very important characters in this game that they just don't let you meet ever. It's weird.
ユリは村へ戻ってくるじゃろうか。真の強い娘じゃったから、今さらのこのこ戻るとは思えんが。
I wonder if Yuri will ever return. I doubt it though, since once she makes up her mind, she sticks to it. Kazuto?
ゲンシさん、綾代和人さんについて教えてもらえませんか？
Can you tell me about Kazuto Ayashiro, Mr. Genshin?
カズトか。確かにユリには
Oh, yeah.
カズトという弟がおった。
Kazuto, huh? Yuri did, in fact, have a little brother named
しか
Kazuto.
し今はどこにおるのやら。 わしも全く知らんのじゃ。
But I don't know where he is now. I haven't a clue.
やっぱりカズトさんのことはユキコさんに聞くしかないのかな。
Have to ask Yukiko about Kazuto.
キクさんもカズ
Miss Kiku felt bad about Kazuto.
悔やんでいた。
I mean, Kiku wasn't like a monster, I think. It was her husband that did all the bad things, and she just got, like, I guess she was a CEO of a large corporation. That kind of, like, gets you some monster points just by the nature of it. Kiku felt bad. Okay. Hand mirror?
確かにわしも
Okay. Talisman.
お守り
What about the talisman? I guess we have to go to the cliffside and go try and see if Yu-Gi-Oh's
手に
there.
墓を暴
Digging up someone's grave is completely unacceptable. Unless you get a warrant or whatever they use for those. Right. Yukiko.
人影はない。
Huh. They said I have to go talk to Yukiko, but Yukiko's not here.
寂しげな波の
Remember? Huh. I gave it to someone here at Miyujin Station.
ああ、探偵さん。やめ。
Show you Akira's picture?
みんなに聞いてくれ。
Ask the other. No one else is here. I feel like I've done all of these with you.
みんな好き勝手に恐ろしい噂をと。
Need an extra little line just for Sai.
さあ、
Kazuto.
さあ、村の人に
Yuri.
いいわ。みんなはやっぱり本当。
キクさんのことを話す。
悪いわ。
There's nothing of note that's changed around here, so there's nothing to like look at or engage with in that way. And like you barely use the look at system unless it's like engaging with a person. I hate having to like just hop around locations with like a clue on what actually to do.
ゲシさん、
おお
Like you're still like forced to exhaust every option you have just to see if it's gonna get you what you're looking for.
ユリにはカズ
Okay. What about Yuri?
ユリは
Konda?
ああ
Legend?
伝説
Kiku.
キクさんが
確かにな
Heard Miss Kiku is the one who drove Kazuto away, along with Yuri. That's true.
じゃがキクさんはそのことを心から悔やんでおった。自分はどうかしておったとな。
But Miss Kiku regretted it from the bottom of her heart. She admitted that she was wrong.
キクさんはカズトたち
Driving Kazuto and his mother out of the house. Kazuto out.
ユリには
Yuri.
ユリさんとカズトさんはとても仲が良かったと聞いていますが。
I heard that Miss Yuri and Mr. Kazuto were close.
そうじゃ。ユリがおったらあの親子が屋敷を出ることもなかったかもしれん。
They were. If Yuri had stayed, I'm sure Kazuto and his mother wouldn't have been driven out of the mansion.
あの親子が綾代家を出たのはユリが屋敷を出た翌年ぐらいのことじゃった。
They left the Ashira family the year after Yuri took off.
まだ14、15の息子を連れたあの母親はさぞ苦労したことじゃろう。
I'm sure his mother went through many hardships. Kazuto was only 14 years old at the time, which means it happened 20-ish years ago. And Amachi is 38, which fits him 4 years above that threshold, I guess. I don't know. I'm reaching.
ああ、
Yep. I did Kondo. Yuri again.
ユリとカズ、
Kazuto.
あの親子はキクさんを恨んどったかもし
You
れ
have
ん。
to keep hopping between these
無理も
options.
ない話じゃが。
There's like no indication that these options have like new text in them. Kazuto and his mother may have held a grudge against her. I don't really blame them though. Kiku.
キクさんは確かにわしも
What do you know?
勝手には
Yeah, that's not helpful. I can't show him the hand mirror. Okay. I'm gonna click on all of these again one more time. Oh, there we go.
綾代家に恨みを抱くような人に
Have to clear your bases before you dip out. Do you know of any family other than Kazuto's that might have grudge against the Ayashiro family?
自殺した家族がいたそうですか
I heard there was a family that died by suicide.
キクさんはもう十分に旦那の罪滅ぼしをしたはずじゃ。
I know Miss
ま
Kiku.
だ恨んどる者がおるとすれば
I know Miss Kiku did all she could to make up for her husband's sins. If someone still has a
キク
grudge,
さんも浮かばれんことじゃの
then Miss Kiku died in vain.
わしが知っていることはこんなもんじゃ。ちっとは役に立ちそうかの
That's all I know. I hope it was useful.
ありがとうございました
Yes, it was. Thank you.
わしが知っている
That's all I know. I hope it was useful. We've drained you of your information. Take me to the cliff top. Bring me Yukiko. This is not Yukiko.
あなたは平吉さんでしたね
Oh, you're Mr. Heikichi.
おや
Yeah, it's me
またあ
again.
んたかさてはあのべっぴんさんに会おうと思うてきたな
That's you again. Let me guess, you're here hoping to find that beautiful lady, aren't you? I don't like you, Heikichi.
残念じゃが今日はまだ来とらんぞ
Unfortunately, she's not here yet.
まだ来てない
Not here yet. Does that mean she may show up? She did say that she always comes by. Let me show you this picture of Akira.
なんじゃそれわしは知らん
What's that? I don't know what it is. It's a picture of Akira. My hand mirror.
おおこの男前はなんじゃわしじゃないか
You're a monster. Oh, who's this handsome fella? It's just me. He loves it. He's so happy that he's done the joke several times. What do you know about Yukiko?
今日ユキコさんはまだここに来ていないんですね
She's not here yet?
そうじゃが
That's right.
ほうあん人はユキコっちゅうんか
So she's called Yukiko,
名前
eh?
じゃ
What a pretty name. It's weird that you never talk to her. I guess you just stand here and look at her the whole time?
あの娘さんに会いたいんじゃろう彼女のことでわしはいいことに気づいたんじゃぞ
You want to see her, right? I noticed something good about her.
いいこと
Something good?
いいことって何ですか
What do you mean good?
それはの
You see, she has a divine spirit of pure holiness.
秘密じゃ
I hate this man. It's a secret, haha.
秘密じゃはははなんて言わないで教えてくださいよ平吉さん
I didn't know what he said, but I'm sure it was much funnier than the translation reads. Come on, Mr. Heikichi. Stop trying to play it off and tell me.
何度聞いても秘密じゃ
Got to push this old man off a cliff. No matter how much you push, I won't tell. Ha ha ha.
何度聞
Fight this man, cutest gamer.
なん
Talisman?
なんじゃそれ
Let's wipe that smug face off him.
昔聞いたような名前じゃが
I feel like I heard that name a long time ago. Kazuto. Let me show the hand mirror again. I hate you so much. Take Heikichi.
なんじゃい
What is it? Oh, that didn't work. She ain't around. Hee hee. Heikichi.
人の良さそうな老人に見えるけど
This old man looks kind, but a little bit too precocious. I could leave, but
何度何度なんじゃそれ
Guess we're going to my usual station. Station clerk.
Ah, 探偵さん。
I don't think I have anything else new to show you. Do you know anything?
みんな好き勝手におっと。
They let you talk to the station clerk so often in this game, but he's like has nothing particularly to add to stuff. He's like been helpful once or twice. I don't know why.
顔には自信があります。
Hey, you should be confident with your looks. Look good, my man. Particularly the eyeliner. Looks solid. There's an unexplainable atmosphere here, similar to any public transit system. Maybe now that I've left and come back? Nope.
おやまたあんた
Just this sicko. Okay, what if I look around somewhere?
海面まで20
25 meters to the water.
目もくらみそう
Cliff is so high.
特に
Nothing different. Ocean.
静かな
It's peaceful.
いい眺めだ ここから4、5
Grass where I landed.
ここから4、5
Looks like I hate Kitschy again.
人も良さそう
なんじゃそれ
Yukiko?
本当はゆきこさん近くにいるんじゃないですか
What if Yukiko was closer to us than we
ゆ
realize?
きこさん
Miss Yukiko, are you here?
呼べど叫べど彼女はおらん
You can yell her name all you want. She ain't here. Haha. Watch me.
ゆきこさん
Miss Yukiko, hello.
なかなかしぶとい男じゃのう努力に免じてわしの秘密を教えてやる
You're so persistent. Fine then. I'll give in. I'll tell you my secret. Maybe he is Mr. Yukiko. That's I like that kind of thinking. He's Big Dad Yukiko, and he just casually chills with his cliff and still watches his wife or daughter. I hope daughter, because well, it have to be daughter because she's engaged to Kazuto. He's a weirdo. I'm gonna fight this old man. Huh?
というと思うたら大間違いじゃうひょひょひょ
I don't know how to do face view this quickly, but this is my face right now. I hate this man. I hate this man so much.
人に物を聞くときは気分よくさせるもんじゃぞ
If you want to get information from someone, you just have to pay them a compliment. Simple, eh? Haha! Is there a punch him in the face button? I could take him on.
なんじゃい
What is it?
なんじゃいなんじゃいなんじゃい
Coming for you. Here we go. How's a compliment for this? You're a punk and I'm gonna beat you up. I don't know. Okay, what if I call or engage Heikichi?
前の平気さん
Mr. Heikichi, have you gotten more handsome since I saw you last? We know that we could push him off this cliff and he wouldn't die, he would just lose his memories. That's a good enough punishment. I guess now we won't know the secret.
なかなか正直なやつ仕方ない教えてやるか
Oh, what an honest lad. Fine then, I'll just tell you. You're not as ugly as you smell. Devastating.
あの娘さんがここへ来るのはだいたい5時くらいじゃから その頃に来れば多分会えるぞ。
That lady usually comes around 5 p.m. If you come then, I think you'll be able to talk to her. So why are you here right now then? Great, thanks.
ともかく重要な情報が手に入った。
Hey, we got him in the end.
5時頃ここに来てみよう。
We got him. Look at that. Don't really like lying to get information. But it was a means to an end. I'll come back here around 5 p.m. Let's go to the Aishir residence.
全蔵さん、少しは落ち着いたかな。
I hope Mr. Zenzo is feeling a little better at least, and definitely I hope he's not murdered. That's actually pretty high on my priority list for Zenzo, to not get murdered. He's fine.
お待ちしておりました。
I've been waiting for you, Sir Gamer.
どうしたんですか？
What's up? What's going on?
ユリ様の幼馴染のご婦人がお見えです。
A lady claiming to be Miss Yuri's childhood friend is here to see you.
本当ですか？
Really?
わかりました。すぐ会います。
I guess I'll see her right away then.
それではこちらにどうぞ。
Please, follow me.
大西様、探偵の方がお戻りになりました。
Lady Yonishi, the detective has returned.
お待たせしてしまい申し訳ありません。宇津木探偵事務所の者です。
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm Cutis from the Itsugi Detective Agency.
はじめまして、大西勝子と申します。
Hello, Detective. I'm Katsuko Onishi.
ゆりのご実家が今大変なことになっていることを知り、
I heard about Yuri's family, and they're all going through, and they're all they're going through right now. Yo, you mean the 3 multiple murders in a row?
先ほどご連絡を差し上げた際に、善蔵さんからあなたのことを伺いました。
When I called earlier, Mr. Zenzo mentioned you.
少しでも何かのお役に立てればと思い、取るものもとりあえず参りました。
I wanted to help in any way I can, so I decided to visit. The cliff and the painting on the wall, yeah. It's just there. I don't know if it actually means anything, because when you click on it, it's like, hey, it's a picture of a cliff, and our character's a bit of a ding dong. He's not picking it together. He's not piecing it for some reason.
ありがとうございます。
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah. What do you know about the Aishir family?
こちらへはよく遊びに伺ったものです。
I used to come here and play all the time as a kid.
そのお宅がご不幸続きだと知り、とても心が痛みます。
To hear that the family is experiencing so much loss breaks my heart. If it makes you feel any better, they all kind of turned out to be assholes. Yuri,
ゆりさんについて聞かせていただけますか？
can you tell me about Miss Yuri?
ゆりとは小さい頃から親しくしておりましたが、
Yuri and I were very close since we were little, but
彼女は私に何の相談もなく、こちらの家から出て行ってしまいました。
one day she just left without saying a word.
きっと私に心配をかけまいとしたのでしょう。ゆりらしいです。
I'm guessing she didn't want me to worry. It's so like her.
その後間もなくして、ゆりから1枚のハガキが届きました。
But a little while after that, Yuri sent me a postcard.
ユリ様からハガキが。
A postcard from Lady Yuri? Huh?
いえ、すみません。
Excuse me. What's up with the postcard?
そのハガキをお借りできませんか？
Can I borrow that postcard at all?
今手元にございませんので、後日お届けいたします。
Sorry, I don't carry around cherished family memories with me. Or childhood memories. I don't have it on me, so I'll have to bring it to you another day, but I do have this.
大西さんは古びた写真を差し出した。
Oh, did she give me a very...
美しい女性が。
Oh, did she give me an old photo of a very pretty lady with a warm smile? Wow, that sentence was much longer than it appeared to be in the English text.
当時のゆりの写真です。お持ちください。
Okay, this is a photo of Yuri from back then. Please, take it with you.
ありがとうございます。お預かりします。
Thank you for this. I'll take good care of it.
当時のゆりの写真です。お持ちください。
Okay, this is a picture of Yuri from back then. Please take it with you. I plan on it. Let's talk about Kazuto.
カズトさんはゆりを心から慕っていました。
Kazuto loved Yuri from the bottom of his heart.
ゆりもカズトさんのことをまるで本当の弟のように可愛がっていましたね。
And Yuri adored Kazuto as if he were her real little brother. That's a weird sentence to say. Talisman? Have you heard about that?
お守り
Nope. What do you know? Nothing? You know... Nothing? At all? Okay. Sure. Alright. I mean, thanks for the postcard.
はがきは今手元に
I mean, thanks for the picture.
カズトさんはがきをもらった当時ユリは八塚町という町に住んでいたようです
When Yuri sent me the postcard, I guess she was living in Yatsuga.
苦労もあったようですが駆け落ちした方と幸せに暮らしていたようで私も喜んでいました
I was happy to hear that she was doing well living with her partner, despite some hardships along the way. The hardships being that the Ayashiro family got her partner's family to commit suicide, which is...
八塚町そこにゆりさんがいるのか
Yatsuga. Is that where Yuri is now?
私からお話しできることはこのくらいですがお役に立ちますでしょうか
That's all I have to share. I hope it'll help.
はいご協力ありがとうございました
Yes, it definitely will. Thanks so much for coming by.
いえ私もユリのことはいつも気にかけておりましたので
It's no problem at all. I've always been worried about Yuri.
今も幸せに暮らしていると良いのですが
I just hope she's still living a happy life. Hey, good on you. Real supportive friend.
こちらへはよく遊びに
Yep. If I show you this picture of Akira,
この人ですが見たことはありませんか
have you seen this person before? Nope. How about this mirror? Is this mirror the talisman?
ごめんなさい何のことか
Alright. Jinzhou, get over here.
早速八塚町に行ってください手がかりがきっとございます
Sir Gamer, you must go to Yatsuka immediately. I'm sure you'll find a clue there.
すぐにでも行きたいけどその前にユキコさんに会ってカズトさんのことを聞かなければ
Before I do, I should go see Yukiko and ask about Kazuto. I also want to show you this picture of Yuri.
おおゆり様懐かしゅうございます
Lady Yuri, it's been so long since I've seen her face. I saw her face and wow. Postcard?
ゆり様からはが
Yeah, you seemed like super surprised by this idea. I don't know. Alright. Sure.
では失礼します
If you'll excuse me. There's an old man who's waiting on a cliff. Who's to harass me, probably.
まだ不完全なのだろうか
Are my memories still
お
hazy?
守りの意味もわからないしまだダメみたいだ
I don't know what the significance of the talisman is. I wish I could remember. Yukiko.
ユキコさんは
I think Yukiko will visit around 5 p.m. That's this time.
ユキコさんは5時頃にここ
Okay.
平吉さん
Wonder if Heikichi went somewhere else.
寂しげに
Can we look around? Do we see her?
ここは自殺の
She's not here. Let me try this again.
ユキコさん
No. Okay, let me travel to my Yujin station. Because it's somehow been added to this list for some reason. You, over there. Station clerk.
ああ探偵さん
Allow me to show you this picture of this lady.
いやー綺麗な人ですね
She sure is beautiful.
これが何か
What about this?
この人が綾代ゆりさんなんですが
Oh.
何か気がついたことはありませんか
This is Yuri Ayashiro. Have you heard anything about her lately?
あれこの人がゆりさんなんですか
So this is Miss Yuri. Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
いやー
Well, she's very pretty, so this is Miss Yuri, huh? What do you know, though?
みんな好き勝手と
Nope. How about Yuri?
いい噂し
Nothing? Of use? Okay. Love that for me. Back to the cliff top?
僕の記憶は
My memory's still
お守り
hazy.
の意味もわからないし
Okay. I guess we're gonna smash this remember button. No. Try again. look. Travel to Ayashiro residence.
お帰りなさいませ。
Okay. Around 5 p.m. There's nothing else to do here.
こちらへはよく
Yep.
はがきをもらった当時カズトさんは
Got that. Talisman. Postcard.
はがきは今
Do you know anything else?
いえユリがこちらの家をで
Akari's
知
picture
らない
again.
方です
Hand mirror. Yuri's picture.
当時のユリの写真です
Thank you. Appreciate that. Can I take this ashtray? Can I take this notepad and pen holder? Can I take this photo? Can I take this photo? Remember? No. Look at Katsuko.
はい
Anything? Genja?
怪しろ家の
Let me... I could have just clicked phone, but I guess I'm just gonna slide on over here instead. Star 16 to call the law office. Call the law firm.
もしもし
Is Kana in? Nope. He's still out. He's always out. Genja?
はい。
I have no idea how you're gonna help me, Genja, but we're gonna try.
前にやはり何度見ても
Okay, yep, definitely the death mirror.
おーい
What do you know?
特にあ
No, nothing in particular. I love that for you.
り私には
Don't know anything about that either.
やはりどこに行ってしまう
I wonder where he went to, Genja.
早速安川町に行ってください手がかりがきっとございます
Please head over to Yatsuka immediately. I'm sure you'll find a clue there. I can't yet because
今まで
the lady will not show up at the cliff. Back to the cliff top, though, I
では
guess.
失礼します
Excuse me.
僕の記憶はお守りの意味も平吉さんユキコさん
Do I have to look at stuff again here on this cliff?
ここから4、5メートル下に
4 to 5 meters down. Same thing as before.
特に変わったところは
Nothing seems to have changed. Hey, ain't that the way of this game?
静か
Oh, the ocean is quiet this time. It's not peaceful.
目もくらみそうな
Cliff so high it makes me dizzy.
下の海面も特に変わった
Don't see anything unusual.
いい眺めだな
What a pretty view.
いい眺めだ
So that hasn't changed.
下の海面も目もくらみここから4、5特に変わったところはないように思う
Take. I'm gonna take some front of the cliff. Can't take that. Take some cliff. No. Take some sky.
これは取れないだろ
Take some ocean.
これは取れないだろ
Take some ground. As you can tell, I'm a little bit desperate.
これは取れないだろ寂しげ 平吉さん、ここは。
Ah, no.
寂しげ。
Want to travel. Going back to Mugen Station. Gonna harass the station clerk again.
ああ、探偵。悪いわ。
Being positive about that.
菊さん。
みんなはいやっぱり本当にいいわ。さあ、村の人にさあ、みんな好き勝手にとみんなにやめてください。
I'm trying to put yourself in my shoes. I have to walk around town all day. Just showing things to people, hoping for the best. It's not great for me either. I've neglected using a guide for this game so far, but this might be one of those times where I'm just like, I need to just Google this because this game is getting a little bit frustrating. Google is your friend, that is true. I'll make sure to, let me just close this Bing window I had just opened up. This is a literal nightmare. Huh. If this guide is telling me what I'm thinking it's telling me, I gotta go back here.
お帰りなさい。
私から
Make sure Genja or Genjo is the person I'm talking to.
はい。
And then hit remember.
ユキコさんは5時頃うなかみの崖に来るんだったな。
Yukiko is supposed to show up at Unakami Cliff around 5 p.m. That didn't like set anything in motion though. Talk. Call and engage Katsuko.
すいません。
I'm sorry.
ご婦人には日が暮れる前にお引き取り願った方が。
I had to go talk to him and then go back and try and talk to Katsuko again from the same window in order to trigger the thing that would make Katsuko leave.
そろそろご自宅。
And this trigger the time change. Why would you let me leave before then? You like omit me from travel beforehand normally. Right? There's What's the time? I gotta ask her what the time is. You're looking at GameFAQs. I have pulled up rpgsite.net. And it's just a bunch of like lists of the actions you have to do in order. Apparently, there's a whole load of game left. Apparently, having to listen to all the voice acting is making this game take a much longer amount of time. Who would have thought? But yeah, that's what we just did right here, because we had to talk to Zenzo and then go talk to Yukiko. But I appreciate it, Jojo.
しまった。お兄さん、わざわざありがとう。
お役に立てましたでしょ。
Yep. Okay. Allow me to travel to the cliff top.
では、失礼します。
There you is. Yukiko.
あら、 あなたは
Oh, you're. Ah, that's the wrong button. There we go. That should work. Talk about
実
Kazuto.
はあの後の調査でカズトさんは綾代家の方だと分かったんです。
I did some more digging and it turns out that Mr. Kazuto was a member of the Ayashiro family.
やはりそうだったのね。
I knew it.
事件との関わりについては何も分かっていませんが、
I don't know if he has anything to do with the recent crimes,
綾
but
代家の関係者に間違いありませんので、カズトさんの情報が必要なんです。
he definitely has deep ties with the Ayashiros, so I need information about him.
ユキコさんにしか知り得ないことがきっとあるんじゃないかと思って、
I feel like you might have some information that could help.
もう一度ユキコさんにお会いしたいと考えていました。
That's why I wanted to meet with you again.
カズトさんについて話してもらえることはもうないでしょうか。
Please, would you mind sharing anything else you can think about for Mr. Kazuto?
わかったわ。
Sure.
そうね。この間言ったわね。カズトが法律の勉強をするために行ってしまったってこと。
Let's see, I told you before that Kazuto left to study law,
そ
right?
のきっかけとなったのは、ある人から受け取った一通の手紙だったらしいわ。
Apparently it all started
詳しくは話さなかったけれど、
when he received a letter one day, although he didn't tell me much about it.
その手紙を読んだ彼は強く法律の矛盾を感じたと言っていたわ。
Once he read the letter, he talked about how strongly he felt the law was riddled with contradictions.
そしてお母様が亡くなられると、彼はすぐに町を出て行ったの。
And as soon as his mother died, he left town immediately.
てか
I want
誰からの
a letter. I wonder who it's from. Maybe it's from me. What do you know?
他にカズトさんのことで何かありませんか？
Anything else you could share about Mr. Kazuto?
そういえばカズトは自分の家のことを話そうとしなかったわ。
Now that you mention it, Kazuto really talked about his family.
きっと話したくない事情があったのね。
I'm sure he had his reasons. Huh.
私そろそろ行かなくっちゃ。
You must be
今日
going.
も彼に会えなかったけど、
I guess I'll have to wait another day to see him.
それじゃあさようなら。
Goodbye for now. Alright.
カズトさんが家を出るきっかけとなった手紙、そしてそこから感じた法律の矛盾って
The letter that caused Kazuto to leave. I wonder what kind of contradictions bothered him.
一体
Contradictions.
何だったんだろ
What could it have been? Well, let's go to Yatsuga.
う。八塚町にユリさんの手がかりがありそうだ。すぐに行ってみよう。
I might find some clues about Yuri and Natsuga. I'll go there right away. Natsuga Shopping District. Fancy.
この町のどこかに
There's just a man just standing
ユリさん
there.
がいるんだろうか。
He seems like he's gonna turn around and talk to me. Could Yuri be somewhere in this town? Let's call and engage that man.
すみません。ちょっとお尋ねしますが。
Excuse me, can I ask you something?
すまない。今急いでいるんだ。それに僕はこの土地のものじゃないんだ。失礼。
Okay. Alright. Sorry, I'm in a rush. I don't even live here. See ya. Anybody? You, ma'am?
はい、何か？
Yeah, what is it? What do you know?
ごめんなさい。引っ越してきて日が浅いもので。
I'm sorry, I just moved here. Alright. What do you know about Yuri?
綾代ゆりという名前を聞いたことはありませんか？
Have you heard of Yuri Ayashiro?
知りませんね。
I don't know. Very helpful. Thank you so much, ma'am.
駄菓子屋のおばあちゃんならこの町の大抵のことを知っているはずです。
Oh, the old lady at the snack store knows this sound very well.
読んできてあげましょう。ちょっと待っててくださいね。
I'll go get her for you. Hold on a second. Redeemed Personality BuzzFeed Quiz. AmericaOnline@AOL.com. Which 2000s Disney DILF is your soulmate? Well, so it's a powerful quiz. we'll get to it and once we finish this chapter, which should be soon.
わざわざありがとうございます。
How you doing, America Online at AOL.com? How's the rest of your stream? Appreciate it. Ah.
なんか用ですかいの?
Yes, how can I help you? It was nice. Did you beat the mysterious figure on top of the big old portrait? What am I talking to you about? I'm talking to you about Yuri.
綾代ゆりという人をご存知ないでしょうか?
You know a person named Yuri Ayashiro?
綾代ゆり。綾代ね。なんか聞いたことあるような。この年になると忘れっぽくなっていけませんわ。
Yuri Ayashiro. Ayashiro, huh? I feel like I've heard that name before. I tend to be more forgetful these days. You quit and went to judgment. Hey, that's a way to live. More power to you. I remember that boss fight was a bit of I had to grind for it pretty much. And I grinded by doing that little shooting the blasties. Thank you for coming by, I really appreciate it. And we'll do this in like a second, I think, actually.
この町も随分様子が変わりましてな。昔あった家も人も随分少のうなっとりますからな。
Besides, the sound has changed a lot. All the homes that used to exist are gone. Alright. What do you know?
何でもいいんです。気になること、気がついたことはありませんか?
Oh, anything you're able to share with me is helpful.
そうですな。最近よう人が訪ねてこられますわ。皆さん同じようなことを聞いてゆかれますな。
Someone's been visiting a lot lately. They always ask the same kinds of things.
というと、僕の他にも誰か?
So someone besides me came?
それどんな人でした?
What does this person look like? Another detective!
今年で80になります。はいはい。
Yeah, I'm turning 80 this year. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
ダメだこりゃ。
This is hopeless. Let's go to the Itsugi office.
もうこんな時間だ。そろそろ事務所に戻ろう。
At the time, I should return to the office.
おばあちゃん、ありがとうございました。
Thank you, man.
ええ。
I might just go as fast as I can through this game, because I have this guide up now, and it's just... Apparently I was only halfway through, and I thought I was going to be done with this in like an hour.
おかえりなさい。何か分かったの?
Welcome back, Cutest. Did you uncover much today? I guess.
いろいろとね。あゆみちゃんはどう?
How about you?
私の調査だけど、アキラと会っていたのはジローじゃなかったわ。
I found out that Akira definitely wasn't meeting up with Jiro.
そうか。
I see.
でも、40歳手前くらいで、紳士風の男性だったということは間違いないみたいよ。
But when does it discern that the person he was with was in his late 30s to 40s and looked pretty well to do?
それから、もう一つ。
And one more thing.
今、綾代商事の運営における中心人物は相談役の神田みたいよ。
Oh, wow, what a twist. Apparently the person in charge of Ayashiro Corporation is now Kanda, the legal consultant. He had the most to gain by killing everybody. Oh, I hit B. That just removed the text.
そしてジローさんもいなくなって、神田弁護士が。
First Kiku, and then Kanji, and finally Jiro are out of the picture. And now Kanda's in charge?
ねえ、あなたが調べたことも聞かせてよ。一緒に推理してみましょう。
So tell me what you uncovered. Let's piece it together. Well, let's speculate.
カズトは綾代家を恨んでいたのか。そして法律家を目指すきっかけとなった手紙とは。
Did Kazuto have a grudge against the Ayashiros? And what was written in that letter that inspired him to pursue law?
綾代ゆりと綾代和人。
Yuri and Kazuto Ayashiro.
この兄弟の足跡をたどってみることが事件解決につながるんじゃないかしら。
Maybe tracing their footsteps will lead to solving this case.
大西さんからハガキを受け取れば、ゆりさんの詳しい住所がわかるはずだ。
As soon as I
わかりさえ
receive
言ってみるよ。
as soon as I receive the postcard from Miss Onishi and find out Yuri's address, I'll try visiting her.
あ、そうそう。借りてた免許証返しておくね。
That reminds me, let me return the driver's license that I borrowed from you.
調べてくれてありがとう。
Thanks for looking into it.
ありがとうだなんて。水臭いわね。それに私だって宇津木探偵事務所の一員なんだから。
No need to thank me. I am a member of the Itsugi Detective Agency, you know.
そう
Thanks.
だね。
You're right.
今日はあちこち行き来してすっかりクタクタだ。ゆっくり休んで明日に備えよう。
I was all over the place today. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna get some rest so I'm good to go for tomorrow. Chapter 7, The Other Successor. Here we go. Let's go. Well, first off, let's wait to see where it stops. Because this game has always started with a weird twist at the first chapter.
今日も明神村に向かうのよね。
Good morning, cutest. You're going to Myujin Village again today, right? Yeah. First, I'm going to hide you, Ayumi. Sorry, I have to have this other monitor up. There we go. Jerry Russo from Wizards of Waverly Place. That is not at all what I imagined was going to be on this list of Disney DILFs. Display capture. There we go. All right. You clearly need to know which 2000s Disney DILF you belong with. All the Disney dads are DILFs, but you only belong with one. That's not true. We can't say they're all DILFs. That just ruins the whole point of the term. It's just meaningless at that point. You can just assign that to anyone. It's like a participation trophy of something. Pick the word that best describes you. Creative, energetic, funny, smart. Canonically, given the quizzes we took yesterday, I know that my best compliment is that I'm very smart, so I'm going to have to go with that one. Oh wait, there's more options. Caring and loyal. Still. I thought you meant that's not true. You only belong with one. Oh. Smart. What is your love language? Physical touch, quality time, acts of service, words of affirmation, gifts. I have 2 or more. I guess, I have 2 or more. I'm not going to limit myself to just one. Yeah. What is your zodiac sign? Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this BuzzFeed quiz does not take into account the 13th. Why did I start raising my fingers like I'm going to find 13 fingers on my hands? The 13th zodiac sign. Well, I gotta go with the sign that I have. Fire sign, Sagittarius. Pick your favorite color. Yellow, red, blue, green, pink, orange. I used to be someone who's always blue. I'm going with orange now. That's right. I've experienced character growth as a person. What is your go-to drink? Vodka, beer, wine, tequila, rum. I don't drink. Of these, it's definitely wine. I drink much more wine than I have. I googled Jerry Russo from Wizards. His actor David DeLeese has certainly dilfified. Well, I'll be the judge of that. Where would you honeymoon with your dream dilf? Beach, mountains, enchanted forest, or a big city? One of these is literally magical. You can't say beach, mountains, big city, and then a magical place. The other ones can't compete to enchanted forest. I'm gonna go with enchanted forest. Hey! Jerry Russo from Wizards of Waverly Place. You're super smart, creative, and close to those around you. Your soulmate shows you love the same way you do. He owns his own business, Waverly Sub Shop. So he's got money to support you in all your interests. You and Jerry are bound for a life of magic and will easily sweep you off your feet. Gotta say, if you're going for a DILF image, it's not this one. We can share Jerry Russo. He seems like the kind of guy who's into that. High fives. DILF mates. Yay. So, if you got Bob Duncan from Good Luck Charlie. You love adventure, being active, and are super supportive of the ones you love. Your soulmate's the same way. He works hard and owns his own company, Bob's Bugs Be Gone, in order to provide for you. This 6'3", blonde-haired, blue-eyed guy is perfect for you. Weirdly enough, we didn't get a list of Jerry Russo's physical features. We're just getting this gif of him just doing a lot of, expressions and then a pirate at the end. So, Bob Duncan is ripped. I thought Good Luck Charlie was a cartoon. Nobody look at my stuff. This is, I guess, it's not a cartoon. Look at that. Is this guy? This man looks like a gym teacher. Of course he's ripped. Am I gonna Google David DeLuise and come across something that's gonna be banned by Jeff Bezos from Twitter or from Twitch? Maybe. David DeLuise looks like 6 different guys I knew back in college. That's all I'm gonna say. He also looks like the feet guy. Who's the feet? Quentin Tarantino. He looks like Quentin Tarantino. That's what he looks like. 100%. Absolutely. Oh, there he is. Look at him. Oh, men.wikifeet.com. Did I go to Dilf College? No. Apparently not. Well, we can never turn back now. Do a roll at Dilf College. Hey, the course works hard, but that's why you go there. Let's go back to solving mysteries, I guess. We can all recover from that emotionally. Thank you so much for the quiz redemption, America Online at AOL.com. It was certainly a thing I learned about. Yes, BuzzFeed quizzes are fun. At some point, this stream is just going to be taking personality quizzes on the internet, and I'm here for it. It's just going to evolve at some point, like all things do. How do I... Yeah, there we go. Gotta switch my monitor to a different input. There we go. Good morning, Cus. You're going to Mahujan Village again today, right? Yeah, I am. I'll continue looking into things on my end, too. Sounds good. Yeah. I'll dip. I don't need to talk to you anymore. We are mainlining the rest of this game. I've had too much trouble just wandering around getting nothing done. Those are just so making a fuss about Kiku. Colin and Cage. Excuse me. I saw her again. Miss Kiku, I know it was her. Me too. I saw her again. Last night, it was Miss Kiku, I'm sure of it. Oh, how dreadful. I want to show you this mirror. It'll scare you again. Not the hand mirror again. Gosh, they all ran. Happy now? They may be panicking, but you may be able to gain some valuable information from them. Call and Cage nearby people. All of them left. I definitely did not follow the guide at all, so I kind of beefed that one. Good morning. Good morning, Sir Gamer. Lately, I feel relieved whenever I see your face, Sir Gamer. Being alone in this big mansion is starting to get to me. So Asusa isn't in the mansion right now either. That is correct. My apologies. We shouldn't be standing around here talking. Please, come on inside. Tiny Blue, how you doing? How is life at a air-conditioned home? I appreciate all your hard work. Were you able to uncover anything? Just finished RAF with the boys. Wow. I love that for you. And I'm not dying from heat, so I'm happy. How do you finish raft? Do you just build an actual boat? Okay, call and engage. I talked to someone.
見かけた人影について教えてもらえませんか?
Can you tell me about the silhouette you saw? Same!
はい。
Wow,
怪
Truffles.
しい人影の噂は聞いたことがありました。
We were just talking about you yesterday. Eventually there's plot to raft. I don't know if this is a joke or not. Yes, I too heard rumors about suspicious silhouette. Oh, hey, Tiny Blue and Truffles, if you also want to participate in this quiz that we took a little bit ago, go for it. Suggested by America Online at AOL.com.
裏山で畑仕事をしておる私のいとこがあの首吊りがあった前の晩に人影を見たと。
Who is this guy? I've never talked to this guy before in my life. My cousin who works near the hill said he saw someone the evening before the suicide was found. Really?
その人は今どこに?
Where is he now? My cousin?
どこでしたら今日も畑に出ていると思いましたよ。
I think he's working out in the fields again today.
だば、私は仕事がありますんで。
Anyway, I gotta get back to work.
はい、ありがとうございました。
Alright. Let's travel to the hill. I don't think I've been to the hill before. I have been here. A guy died over there. He died, right there. That's where his body was.
さっきの村人のいとこはどこだ?
No one's around. I wonder where that villager's cousin is. I guess look.
そばには誰もいない。
There's no one around. Nearby people? Where you at?
すいません。誰かいませんか?
Suimasen! Is anyone here? That's a word I know. Or a phrase, I guess. Guess not.
そばには誰もいない。
No one's around. Oh.
そうでもないぞ。何か用か?
That's not true. So what did you want?
うわ、びっくりした。ところで、あなたは?
This man has Disney Dilf energy, I guess. You scared me. Who are you?
ただの通りすがりだべ。あんた、この間ここで首吊りがあったのを知っとるか?
Just a passerby. Did you know that someone hung themselves here the other day? Wild, isn't it? Thanks, my guy. I was there. Talk about Kiku. Bob Duncan from Good Luck Charlie, just like JoJo.
ほれ、あんたの後ろに立っていなさる。
Miss Kiku came back from the grave. Just look, she's standing right behind you. Jerry Russo from Wizards of Waverly Place. Are those the only two options that are on that quiz? Because I got Jerry Russo. AOL got Jerry Russo. America Online at AOL.com got Jerry Russo. And everybody else got Bob Duncan from Good Luck Charlie. Wild stuff.
というのは嘘じゃが。
This guy pranked me. Let me find out for you. That's right, we need an investigation. I'll do this detective work, you do that detective work. I'm about to fight this man. What do you know about Jiro, the guy who died over there?
首を吊ったのが誰なんかはわしゃ知らん。
I don't know who hung themselves though. It was Jiro, I just told you.
ね、知らないんですか?
You don't know? How about, what do you know? There we go.
そうそう。自殺があった晩にわしはここで人影を見たぞい。
On the night the suicide happened, I saw someone here. Oh. Did you see this guy?
この人がここで自殺したんですけど、見かけた人影ってこの人じゃありませんか?
We are Bog and Jerry stands. Truly, we live in the Bog of Jerry, a swamp of Jerry. A miasma of Bob Duncan. Some sort of gross-ish water body that you wouldn't want to be in truly, but is just filled with the most mid to late 2000s Disney dad lead character. I'm surprised I didn't get the dad from the one about the fly. The girl who was a fly and all of her friends were flies. Or the dad from Kim Possible. This is the person who committed suicide. Yeah.
少し離れとったし、暗かったから顔まではわからなんだが。
I was a little far away and it was dark, so I couldn't make out their face, but...
人影は2人だった。1人は酔いつぶれていたのか、もう一方の人に寄りかかるように歩いとった。
Ooh. Saw two shadows. One of them seemed drunk and one was leaning against the other as they walked. Oh.
いや、歩いとったというより、
Oh.
どちらかといえば引きずられるという感じだったな。
You think that was weird at all? Like, do we see tracks from where he was dragged along the ground? Well, more like the leaning one is being dragged rather than walking, to be honest.
そうか、この人がな、気の毒に。どれどれ、怪しろ次郎。
So this is him. Poor soul. Let's see. Jiro Ayashiro.
何？死んだのは怪しろ家の人じゃと。
What? He was a member of the Ayashiro family.
じゃあ、わしの見たのはキクさんじゃ。
Then what I saw was Miss Kiku.
あの人影はキクさんがこの人を殺してここへ連れてくるところだったんじゃ。
Must have been a ghost. I wish I could hit the ghost like a cartoon character, but I can't. I gotta practice. That shadow I saw must have been Miss Kiku who killed him and brought him here. I can't believe I saw her. This is terrifying. Oh, he ran away. What could he have really seen? Oh. All I know is that I don't have to be here anymore. Victor Baxter from That's So Raisin. That's So Raven. He also went on to go work for the White House as their #1 chef. I remember Corey in the House. That was a classic. That seemed to have the most comedic potential of anything that's happened on the Disney Channel. Corey in the House is a great anime. Absolutely, 100%. It took the concept of anime and just fused it so well with documentary series. And, like, we just learned so much about how this country is run. Honestly, it reminds me of this book series I read as a kid, which is like 2 books. It's like Kid President, about a kid who ran for president and then won the presidency and then has to be president. It was a bad book series, but it was delightful for me to read as a child. Because, like, there's no law that says kids can't become presidents, and, like, there is, though. One of them specifically, like, you gotta be 35. They say an Air Bud situation, my man. Sir Gamer, the lady brought the postcard as she promised. Here, take a look. Actually, according to this guide I have here, Genzo, I just gotta talk to you about this tobacco case. I'm looking for it, but... Huh. What is it? We gotta talk about the tobacco case again. Do you remember the book YTK9, The Dog Who Saved the World? I think so? It was definitely in my wheelhouse of books that I would have read as a child about superpowered dogs and superpowered animals that would go on to save the world. But I don't think I actually read that one. It's in my wheelhouse, though. Maybe I'll need to come back to it at some point. One of the other DILFs is Robbie Ray from Hannah Montana, which is literally just Billy Ray Cyrus. 10-year-old me would have died if I got that answer. Hey, Billy Ray Cyrus, still going strong. People still liking that man. Are we detecting Famicoms? We are detecting Famicoms. To the extent that I've pulled up a guide because I realized I was only halfway through this game and we're gonna mainline rush through it. Hey Gamer Raichu, how you doing? I caught a little bit of your Ori randomizer run the other day. I was just kind of sitting there lurking. I was like, I need to wait for the opportune moment to like make something named Hot Pikachu. Everything that I make for you must be named Hot Pikachu. It's a dog who can hack and save America from a man who wants people to shit in outhouses. Excuse me? What do you mean? Does he want to destroy the plumbing system? How is it gonna work? How does what is he gonna hack? Who? A lot of questions. Hope to see some fun stuff on Sunday.
今考えてみれば、なぜ菊様は銅像の鍵をご自身で持っておられたんでしょうか。
As someone who only started recently messing around with randomizers, I think they're really fun, and the Ori randomizer seems fun as heck. And Tiny Blue keeps recommending to me that I keep playing. I like pick up Ori and the Will-O-Wisps are one of them. Strike up a new speedrun: Ukulele in the Impossible Lair, 24 Bs. I expect many puns. Hey. I mean, that game seems hard. Keys for things like the storage are normally something I would have. I suppose something important was in there. Huh? What do you mean? Storage space.
確かに銅像には高価なものがたくさん保管されておりました。しかし
It's true that there were a lot of valuable things kept in the storage space, however. He wants to destroy the plumbing, and in order to get an outhouse, you have to sit on Abe Lincoln's massive statue lap for 24 hours. AOL. This sounds like nonsense. Like, is that... What does this man get out of it? Why does he want to destroy plumbing? Why is the dog saving the world? Who built the dog? Definitely hope you get as much enjoyment out of the Ori games as I did. I hope so too. I like Metroidvania style things. And it's really pretty. It's a very pretty game. He owns an outhouse company. There we go. That makes sense. He couldn't keep up. It's like when America Online, the company, not the person, eventually got pushed out of the business of internet providing because they didn't switch to fiber optics. And now this man who didn't switch to indoor plumbing is now being run out of his business. And so he's going to push it back as much as he can. Did you know Abe Lincoln's Memorial actually have a large underground cavern below it? They opened it up to tours, and they opened it up to outhouse treatment, because you can just poop there now, I guess. Perfect drainage for outhouses. Truly, truly, truly. It does remind me that there's two outhouse companies. Like, one's called Don's Johns, and the other one's called John Don's. I think they're, like, the same company, but they just ruse people. It's true that there are a lot of valuable things kept in storage space, however. Normally, I'd be the one looking after the key for the storage space, just like every other key in the mansion. In a chat room, nobody knows you're a dog. Smiley face with the nostril on it, the nose smiley face, so you know it's the real deal. Byte's been trained to do a tough job. He sniffs out computer bugs on missions too dangerous for humans, but lately he's just been killing time, chatting with geeks online. Then Byte receives an emergency email. The sewer system's not quite ready for the Y2K, and as the new millennium dawns, someone's about to unleash a virus that could back up toilets to the year 3000. Byte's about to spring back into action, and he's asking the geeks to help. Or he's asking the geeks to hell. Both cruel fates. A lot of questions about this. Why would the sewer system not be ready for Y2K? If the sewer system's not ready for Y2K, what does the virus have to do with anything? I guess this is the sequel to the book, so we don't need to put the thing down that the dog knows how to hack and the dog's good at computers. We just know that Byte is a dog who is good at computer hacking because the name is Byte, you know, he makes something wrong. And a lot of questions. Sewer virus. A lot of viruses in the sewers. A lot of computer viruses in the sewers as well. Read to find out. I must. It'll be my next thing on stream. I just read old children's fiction and just analyze it. I'll be a YouTube critic for children's literature. There's gotta be a lot of Y2K dog fanfiction. What is the name of the dog? Y2K9. Oh! It took me a long time to realize that pun. There's gotta be a Y2K9 fanfiction out there somewhere in the world. Something really important must have been in there. What am I doing? What do you know?
今考えてみれば、なぜ菊様は土蔵の鍵をご自身で持っておられたんでしょうか。
Keys for things like the storage are normally something I would have. I suppose something important was in there. Really helpful, I love that. What do you know about Kazuto and Kondo?
もう20年余りお会いしてはおりません。
I've not
きっ
seen
と立派な法律家になられていることでしょう。
I've not seen him in over 20 years. He must be an excellent lawyer by now. Interesting. Kondo?
お若いのに本当に立派な方です。お年は
He's an amazing person. Despite his young age, he's about.
神田様と和人様、同じぐらいのお年でございますよ。
Oh, you know what? Sir Kondo and Sir Kazuto are very similar in age.
すで
There's
に
a
和
good
人
twist.
様が法律家になられているとすれば、神田様と
Oh, no.
お知り合いではないでしょうか。
Zenzo had a very different idea than I did. If Sir Kazuto has become a lawyer right now, he may be acquainted with Sir Kondo. My first thought was like, oh, they're the same person. Kondo is just Kazuto in disguise.
その可能性はありますね。
You're right, that's a good possibility. I'm not gonna say I'm definitely the one who's right now, but I am definitely gonna be right about this.
綺麗な字で書かれたハガキだ。優しい文章はゆりさんの人柄を語っているようだ。
The handwriting is neat. The kind tone in the message must reflect Yuri's personality. Let me look at the postcard again.
住所を確認しておかなくちゃ。八塚町一丁。
I should check the address. It says Yatsuka Block 1. So Yuri did live in
す
Yatsuka.
ぐに八塚町へ。
Excuse me.
時間までまだだいぶあるな。
I should head to Yatsuka right away. I still have some time before the next train.
そうでした。
That's right, Sir Gamer.
熊田先生が戻られたようですよ。休診の札が外されておりました。
I heard that Dr. Kamada has returned. His close sign was taken down.
そういえば熊田先生。
That's right.
どこかへ行ってたんだっけ。
Dr. Kamada was out. I should go see him. Let's go travel over to the Kamada Clinic. I do have another recommendation for Indie Metroidvania. I feel like I might have mentioned it, but it's very worthwhile. Gato Roboto. I saw Gremlins playing through Gato Roboto a bit. It seemed very interesting.
それじゃあ熊田先生のところ
Like the black and white, like the really cool cat aesthetic. You're just a cat piloting a mecha. It's great. They're acquainted by being split personalities. That's the twist that's coming, truly. Kondo doesn't even know that he's Kazuto. He's just accidentally tricked himself into becoming secretly the CEO of the Ayashiro Corporation.
どうかゆり様を見つけ出してくださいませ。
And all his close friends keep dying. Of course, please, find Lady Yuri.
お任せください。
Leave it to me, Mr. Senzo. And to this lovely guide I picked up. It's going to help me clear this case up real fast.
本当だ。休診の札が外れている。先生、戻ってきたんだな。
Senzo was right, the close sign was taken down. The doctor must be back. It's amazing. The best part of the game is having a dedicated meow button on a controller when out of the suit. Incredible stuff. I love that. It does. Tiny Blue and I were playing through Fogs just yesterday, and there's a button on there that lets you like jump up a little bit in the air, but also you bark. It's a bark and yell, but it's a bark and jump button, and you just spam it. That's the whole game. You just walk around spamming that button. I feel like any game where you play as a cat, you need to have a meow button. I can feel that. I can get that. You also need to have a button to like paw at things. You need a thing where you like kind of arch your back and like stretch a bit, and you need a button to knock things off tables. I keep looking over here like the camera's over there. Yeah, but just let me. I want a game where you just play as a cat. I don't want like a goat simulator kind of cat. I just want like a cat-ass cat. The lick yourself awkwardly button, dedicated spray button. Y'all went a little bit cursed here, but I feel you. If that's what we're going for, we want a GTA, we want Red Dead Redemption style realism, but you're a cat. Make it happen, Rockstar.
こんにちは。
That's money on the table. Hello.
ああ、探偵さん。今日は先生いらっしゃいますよ。
Hello,
ただ
detective.
様子が変なんですけど。
The doctor's in today, but to be honest, he's been acting a little weird.
様子が
Acting weird.
先生、探偵さんがお見えです。
Doctor, the detective is here. He looks normal, like the normal kind of weirdness he usually is.
こんにちは先生。昨日はどこへ行ってたんですか？
Hi, Dr. Kamado, where were you yesterday? What a grave expression. I wonder what's wrong. Jiro?
実はあの後ずっと考えとったんじゃが、確かに次郎が自殺するのは不自然じゃと思ったわしは。
Yeah, you see, I've been thinking about it since we last met. I too thought it seemed weird that Jiro would commit suicide.
次郎の検視をやり直させてくれと言いに警察に掛け合ってきたんじゃ。
So I ran over to the police to argue for the autopsy to be redone.
で、どうだったんです？
What happened?
警察はしぶしぶ了解しよった。で、いろいろやってみたが、やはり何にも出てこない。
The police reluctantly agreed, so I tried a few things, but I couldn't detect anything.
思い過ごしだったかと思って諦めかけた。その時じゃ。
Just when I started to think I'd made a mistake. Also, great idea. The lick yourself awkwardly button, it has a charge meter on it, and when you get the meter full, then you cough up a hairball. There we go, genius stuff, brilliant. Now you have an attack, you have a ranged weapon, and you have the ranged weapon that's built up by charging enough meter. It like rewards strategic gameplay. Yeah, perfection. Thank you so much. This is a collaborative. We did this together. This is our nightmare.
次郎の体の一部からわずかではあるが、生産反応が認められたんじゃ。
Although it was only a trace, I detected cyanide on Jiro's body. On his body? What about in it? Oh, I can use that one instead. That's perfect.
じゃあ、ジローさんは毒殺ということに。
So Jiro was poisoned.
ところがじゃ、生産反応があった場所が右手の人差し指と中指のあたりだけで、他からは全く出んかった。
I only detected cyanide on his right hand's forefinger and middle finger, so like these two, right? So he wants to pick something up? Huh. How would this have worked? How would you have grabbed something like this? A cigarette. It was on a cigarette. There we go. Cards see the value in speedruns. Build up a pile of hairballs to reach areas for sequence breaks. Incredible stuff. And you can just like bat through a wall. Can't wait to see it on Boundary Break.
つまり、直接死亡した原因とは言えないんじゃ。
In other words, it may not have been the primary cause of death. Huh. Okay, examine Kazuto.
先生、やたらに張り切っておられませんか？目がマジですよ。
Doctor, you sure seem excited. Your eyes are all wide. He does normally have like a sleepy look to him.
この事件の謎はわしが解く。
You can tell, huh? Well, it's because I'm gonna solve this mystery. Me, the greatest doctor detective of all time.
じゃじゃじゃじゃーん。名探偵熊田、ここに誕生じゃ。
Today, you're witnessing the rise of the great detective Kumada. Hey, this game, it's built like a nightmare. You have to go and exhaust a lot of options. It doesn't lead you in the right places, but goddamn, is it a fucking charming game. Oh my god. It looks good. It's fun. Playing it with a guide seems like the perfect way to do it. Hey, Dr. Kamada, you've grown on me. Seem very little, but I'm really enjoying the style. Yeah, it's the way like the kind of 3D models work against the 2D backgrounds. Like he looks 2D. He looks like Guilty Gear Zerdsign. And it's just solid. It looks so good. We gotta show him the postcard.
さすがゆりさん。美しい文字じゃ。そうか。八塚町にの。
Even her handwriting is pretty. So she lives in Yatsuka, huh?
ほう。ゆりさんは遠山という人と結婚したんか。
So Miss Yuri married a man named Toyama, huh? Dang.
あ、そうか。ゆりさんは結婚して名字が変わってたんだ。八塚町一丁目、遠山ゆり。
What do I know named Toyama?
これだけ分かれば十分だ。
You're right, her name changed through marriage. Yuri Toyama from Yatsuka Block 1. That's all I need.
なんじゃ、 そんなことにも気がついとらんかったのか。早速名探偵熊田が活躍してしまったの。
Didn't notice that yet. I guess the great detective Kumada's a couple steps ahead, huh?
おい、わしは今から新聞社の資料室に行くぞ。過去に同じような事件があったかもしれんし、一緒に来るか。
I'm gonna go check out the newspaper publisher's archives. There may have been similar cases in the past. Wanna come? Don't you have a job to do?
病院をほったらかしといていいんですか？
It's okay for you to leave the clinic that long?
よくはないが、今は非常事態じゃからな。この名探偵の力なくして事件は解決すまい。
Ordinarily, no, but this is an emergency. The case will never be solved without this legendary detective's help.
僕はまず八塚町へ行ってきます。
I'm gonna go do my own thing and go to Yatsuka's. Sorry.
ならば、後で来るがよい。行ってくるぞ。犯人逮捕は時間の問題じゃ。
Then you should drop by afterwards. I'm heading out. It's only a matter of time before we arrest that murderer.
おい君、わしは調査のために今から出かける。
Hey, I'm heading out to investigate. You take care of things here.
はあ、ちょっと先生、困ります。
Doctor, you can't just...
ああ、もう医者としての自覚がなさすぎ。
Where's his sense of responsibility? He's a doctor, not a detective.
すみません。僕が先生に火をつけてしまったみたいです。
I'm sorry, I feel like I'm partly to blame for this.
いいえ、そういう性格なんですよ、もともと。
Excuse me. No, he's always been like that.
はい、熊田委員は今日も休診です。
Well, I guess Kumada Clinic is closed again for the day. Love that for us. Doctor, detective, tomato, tomato. Truly. One of them just detects medical stuff. Yes. He's diagnosing crime. Diagnosis murder. That's a whole TV show. It might be a fictional TV show. It might not be real. I'm pretty sure it's real.
住所はこの辺りじゃないか。
The address should be around here, but I don't see a house with the pajamas. Diagnosis is basically an investigation. You're looking for clues, get your stethoscope, you gotta go do your Sherlock Holmes thing where you smoke a whole bunch of, heroin no, he did opium. Sherlock Holmes was opium.
町に詳しい人に聞いてみよう。
I'll ask someone who knows the town well, like that old lady from before. Oh, hey, the old lady from before.
なんか用ですかいの。
Can I help you?
おばあさん、こんにちは。
Hello, ma'am.
おや、
Oh, you're...
あんたは見たことあるような。最近物忘れがひどうなりましてな。
You look familiar, but my memory is so hazy these days.
本当に物忘れがひどいようだ。
She really does seem to have a bad memory. About Yuri.
遠山ゆりという人をご存知ですか？
You know a person named Yuri Toyama?
遠山ゆりさんならよう知っとります。ほんに気立てのいい美しい人でしたからの。
Yeah, I know Yuri Toyama. She was very good-natured and very pretty. Was being the operative word here. Show him Yuri's photo.
その美しいゆりさんはこの写真の人ですね。
This is Yuri, the person we've been talking about.
そうそう、この方が遠山ゆりさんですわ。
That's Yuri Toyama. Okay. Talk about Yuri again.
昔この辺りに遠山ゆりさんという美しい人がおられましてな。そんな気立てのいい人でしたわ。
Back in the day, there was a very pretty lady named Yuri Toyama. She was very good-natured.
同じことを繰り返してる。ここは根気よく順序立てて話していくしかないな。
She's repeating herself. I'll have to be patient and explain things step by step.
遠山ゆりさんはこの辺りに住んでいたんですね。
Did Miss Yuri Toyama live near here?
そうです。確かにこの辺りに住んでおられましたわ。
That's right, she lived near here. Okay. Let's show you the postcard.
ところがこのハガキの住所には遠山という家が見当たらないんですけど。
But I don't see a house that says Toyama at the address where this postcard originated.
それも そのはずじゃ。
Oh.
17年ほど前、火事で焼けてしもうての。
I'm sorry, that's like a tragic thing to happen to someone. Well, you wouldn't have burned down 17 years ago, but I've used the... Oh, yeah, that house burned down... It burned down 13 years ago punchline so many times in my daily life. It's just a solid one.
その火事でゆりさんは気の毒に死んでしまわれたんですわ。
Unfortunately, Miss Yuri died from that fire. Oh, the last piece of cake in the fridge. That last piece of cake burned down 13 years ago.
なんだってゆりさんはもうすでに
What? She's dead. Not the last piece of cake. Hey, sometimes you need to find an excuse, and sometimes that has to be a haunted piece of cake. Ghost cake. I'd eat ghost cake. Sounds good.
ゆりさんは必死の思いで赤ん坊を助け出し、大やけどを負ったんじゃ。
Miss Yuri risked her life to save her baby and was burned.
ゆりさんには子供がいたんですか？
Had a child. Interesting. Baby.
ゆりさんが亡くなった後、赤ちゃんはどうなったんですか？
How did the baby after Miss Yuri died?
その子はゆりさんが生前親しくなさってた山本沢子という人に引き取られたんですわ。
She was taken by Yuri's close friend, Sawako Yamamoto. Huh. Sawako.
最近よう人は訪ねてこられますわ。皆さん同じことを聞いて行かれますな。
There's been a lot of people visiting lately. They all ask the same
さ
thing.
っきも身なりの立派な方に山本さんの家を聞かれたところですわ。
Just a bit ago, someone very well dressed came looking for Miss Yamamoto.
山本さんの家は3丁目にあるアパートですわ。
Miss Yamamoto's apartment is on Block 3.
わかりました。ありがとうございます。
Thank you. Travel to the apartment.
教えられた場所はここだ。このアパートにゆりさんの子供がいるのか。
You're whispering. It's hard to hear you. This is the place I was told to visit. Did Yuri's child live in this apartment?
ごめんください。
Certainly possible. Excuse me. Yes.
どちら様ですか？
Who is it?
おや、この人どこかで。
I feel like I've seen you before.
僕は宇津木探偵事務所の者です。遠山ゆりさんという人のことをお聞きしたいんですが。
I'm Cutest from the Atsuki Detective Agency. I wanted to ask you about a person named Yuri Toyama?
遠山ゆりさんで
Miss
すか？
Yuri Toyama.
お名前は聞いたことがありますが、私は直接の知り合いではないんです。
I've heard the name, but I've never met her before. Huh? Okay.
お名前は聞いたことがありますが、直接の知り合いではないんです。
I've heard the name, but I don't know her in person. What about the fire?
遠山ゆりさんのことはご存知なんですね。火事で亡くなったと伺いましたが。
So you knew Miss Yuri Toyama. I heard she passed away from the fire.
ええ、昔遠山さんのお宅が全焼したそうです。
Yes, I heard Miss Toyama's home burned down some time
ゆ
ago.
りさんという方はお気の毒でしたが、赤ちゃんは肩に火傷を負っただけだったそうです。
I feel bad for that poor woman, but I heard her baby got away with just a burn on his shoulder. Huh. Baby.
助かった赤ちゃんは山本さんに引き取られたと聞きましたが。
I heard that baby was taken by Miss Yamamoto.
その赤ちゃんを当時孤児院を経営していた私の母の沢子が引き取って育てたんです。
The baby was taken by my mother, who was running an orphanage at the same time.
私は山本沢子の娘の元子と申します。
I'm Sawako Yamamoto's daughter, Motoko. I just want to say for a second, having your washing machine and laundry machine be outside is a fantastic idea, except for the fact that I do a lot of laundry at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I praise the fact that I can close a door. But having it be outside normally, that's good stuff, because A, you don't hear the noise, B, easier to air dry, C, you got a table for outside, it's perfect.
あ あなたのお母さんがそういうことでしたか。
So your mother is... I see.
当時私は母と離れて暮らしていましたので、遠山さんのご家族と面識がないんです。
At the time, I wasn't living with my mother, so I never met Miss Toyama's family. Huh. That's Sawako.
沢子さんはおられませんか。
Is Miss Sawako in?
沢子は先日亡くなりました。
I'm afraid Sawako died the other day.
亡くなった。
She died. I'm sure your neighbors would love that. Oh, they would also have their outside laundry machines too. Hey, Gamma, I gotta let you know. We had like 4 days in a row where it would be like, oh, hey, this day is over. Then the first thing you hear about in the morning is, oh, somebody that you just talked to yesterday died. Then the next day, oh, somebody you just talked to yesterday died. Oh, somebody you just talked to the day beforehand died. What? I thought it was gonna keep going. This game has just stopped killing characters. Except for now.
経営していた孤児院を無理やり立ち退かされまして、
She was
そのショックで寝込んでしまい、
She was forced out of the orphanage. She once ran and became so distraught that she fell ill.
そうだったんですか。
I see.
沢子は最後までその子供のことを心配していました。
Sawako worried about that child until her final breath. Sawako? Probably shouldn't have tried to call them after I just found out that she died, but hey. I'm 17.
実はその赤ちゃ
Can't be
ん
judged for my
が
decisions.
込み入った事情がありまして、
You see, that poor baby was faced with circumstances beyond his control.
捨て子だということにして母は育てていたんです。
My mother raised him as an abandoned child. Circumstance.
事情。それは。
Circumstances, what do you mean? Would have been wild if someone else had answered. Not even one day the number gets reassigned. True. I mean, yeah, you... Okay. Let me just... It takes a whole another bend. Like, this game is like the Ace Attorney series if you just cut out all the investigation parts, kind of. Like, I mean, not the investigation parts. If you cut out the criminal trials, let's add in paranormal aspects. Let's talk about ghosts. Let's talk to ghosts. Paranormal investigator where you solve normal cases using paranormal skills. That probably already exists. Actually, that does exist. That's that ghost detective game that came out like the Xbox like 8 years ago. Interrogate a parrot. Oh yeah. Talk to
それは
animals.
申し上げられませんが、その子はある日何かに気づいたのか。
That I cannot tell you, but one day that child must have realized something. That reminds me of there being like that kind of short story from like the Ripley's Believe It or Not series, where like there was a ficus in a room where a murder happened, and so detectives hooked up like a machine to like analyze the heart rate of a plant, which doesn't make any sense to me. And then like they just had the witnesses walk into the room, and then when the plant started like shaking and it was like afraid of a person who had walked in the room, it was like, oh, this guy did the murder because the plant is afraid of that guy. And it's like, of course it was like, I think it was a fake. I hope it is a knot in the believe it thing. Because if it was real, that sounds like a nightmare.
飛び出してしまって、それっきりだということです。
He ran away from my mother and never came back, I hear. Oh.
ところで元子さん、どこかでお目にかかったような気がするんですが。
Miss Motoko, I have to say, I feel like I've met you before.
は？初めてだと思いますよ。
No, I think this is our first time meeting.
そうですか。どうもありがとうございました。失礼します。
I see. Well, okay. Thank you for your time. Imagine being ratted out by a ficus. Hey, I played enough D&D games where a druid talked to plants in order to solve something out. I wouldn't be surprised. I guess lie detector tests are basically BS, so I would believe it. I mean, I get that, 100%. There's a lot of aspects of policing which is just kind of just made up shit. Sometimes, it's just terrible stuff, truly. But like, I guess lie detectors only just detect how nervous you are, and they just kind of use the presumption of like, oh, people are more nervous when they're telling a lie, or some nonsense like that. I'm not a professional lie detectorist. I just play mystery games on the internet for fun, but I'm still qualified.
あら？
Oh?
あ、いえ、気をつけて。
It's nothing. Please, take care. I have a twin.
かえりなさい。今日はずいぶん早く帰ってきたのね。何か分かったの？
Hey, cutest. You came back early. Did you find out anything useful? Kind of, I think.
ねえ、どうしたの？難しい顔しちゃって。
What's up? You seem a little somber.
あゆみちゃん、状況を整理したいんだ。推理に付き合ってくれるかい？
Yumi, I want to organize my thoughts. Will you help me?
ええ、いいわよ。
Of course. Speculate.
生産反応が二郎の死体から出たものの、死因には結びつかない。
Trace amount of cyanide was detected on Jiro's body, but not enough for it to be the primary cause of death.
幹事が殺されたことも謎だらけだ。キクの死についても何も分かっていない。
There are so many questions surrounding Kanji's death, too. We don't know anything about Kiku's death either. A lot of people died.
綾代家の後継者の印を持つというキクの一人娘、ユリの手がかりがつかめたものの、
I can lead to Yuri, Kiku's only daughter, who supposedly had the symbol of the successor.
ユリはすでに死んでいた。その子供は行方不明で、手がかりは肩の火傷の跡だけ。
However, Yuri had long since passed away and her child is missing. Supposedly, he has a burn mark on his shoulder.
どうやって調査すればいいんだ？
What am I supposed to do with all those random pieces of information?
僕には無理なんだ。こんな難事件。
I'm not good enough for this. It's too much. Or get into the part of the arc where the detective doesn't believe in themselves anymore.
バカ！あなたはそんなに弱虫だったの？
Snap out of it. Since when did you become such a coward, cutest? Cutest coward.
こんな時こそ頑張らなくっちゃ。ね？
Now's the time to step up to the plate, isn't that right? I hope she goes for an extended baseball metaphor. Just like, it's time to go, you're gonna swing your bat, you're gonna get a home run, and maybe you're gonna get a ball or two. Maybe you're just gonna get sent back to the dugout. But, if you don't swing, then what's the point of even playing ball?
ごめん、心配かけて。頑張るよ。
Sorry, you're right. I can do this.
やった。
That's what I want to hear.
そうよ。あなたはそうでなくっちゃ。
I do love a good motivational speech which is just, hey, what? No, go believe in yourself.
そうだ。まだやるべきことがたくさんある。くじけてる暇なんてないぞ。
She's right, there's so much more to do. I don't have time to sulk.
これからどう調査していこ
う。
そういえば、何か忘れているような。
How should I proceed? I feel like I'm forgetting something. So let's try to remember.
あ、しまった。熊田先生と約束してたんだ。今から行ってくるよ。
Oh no, I forgot I was supposed to go meet up with Dr. Kamada. Sorry, gotta go. Oh, Dr. Kamada, don't be dead. You just became cool. Alright, just be careful. Chapter 8, cause of death. Not cause of Kumada's death. Notably, important stuff there. I think this is the first time a chapter has ended with, not like the next day.
あれが先生の言ってた新聞社か。資料室に急ごう。
This must be the newspaper publisher the doctor was talking about, and I should head to the archive room. We are actually going to take a short break because I've been standing up here for like 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm still going to be standing when I come back, but I'm going to grab some water because all I have is this glass of gin and ice. Which, hey, that's partially water, but that's not going to help you. That's not going to hydrate you. We'll be right back. We're going to finish this game today. I'm not going to be stuck here any longer. Alright, be right back. I'm returned. Hello. Let me get rid of this be right back thing. There we go. Let's continue on our journey to solving this case. More gin? No, this one's water this time. Believe me though, I did think about making another gin and tonic. This time remembering to actually add the tonic water in and not messing that up. Because that was made for a very strong drink. Dr. Kamada, sorry for getting back so late. So did you find anything interesting? And you may be wondering, how did you forget the half of the drink? Actually, more than half the drink, because tonic is like 5 letters and gin is only 3 of them. It's because I make my little drink before, in that little 5-minute period when the stream starts, and I have a timer. So I run back and forth, I go do every chore I need to do in the house, which is like 7 things sometimes. And then to here is like a minute left. And, yeah. I drink tonic when I get Charlie horses. Ooh, and actually, does that, I imagine, yeah, I imagine you drink it because it works. I'm not gonna, tonic tastes gross. It tastes, yeah, but it adds something. I like the taste of gin normally. Like I like the kind of flowery kind of, do it, the pop. That's what that's what this is. And just having the tonic just kind of like adds a little bit to it, which I like. It's nice. You be sleep. Don't be dead, Kamada. Doctor? Did you hear what I said? Kamada? What's going on? Doctor, oh no. Oh no, he died. They killed Kamada. It's a nightmare. Actually, no, Kamada's kind of an asshole. He might be fine. Dr. Kamada, are you okay? Doctor? Doctor, no. Doctor Sleep. He's Dr. Sleep. It's fine. He's probably fine. Doctor, please answer me. Maybe this is a mannequin he left here instead. Will they really have us keep shaking his dead body like this? Dr. Kamada, hey! Oh. What do you want? Damn it, kid. You're so noisy. How's detective work going? It's much better now that I've pulled up a guide, Hacksaw Gamer. How you doing? Thanks for coming by, I really appreciate it. This game is still very charming, much better when you don't actually have to go and do the adventure game aspects of it. You can just be like, hey, don't make me wander around this thing for like 3 hours. You scared me, don't do that. I thought you were dead. People die during chapter breaks. What? Come on, the legendary detective Dr. Kamada, or legendary detective Kamada, is invincible. Anyways, Doctor, did you figure anything out? I was just looking into it. Guess I dozed off. So you're sleeping, man. I got worried for nothing. What are you doing? Detective Doctor. That's gonna be my thing. That's gonna be. I'm gonna change my Twitch username to the world's cutest detective doctor gamer. Sir, the world's cutest detective doctor gamer. As long as Jeff Bezos will let me have that many characters. What are we doing? I gotta talk to him about something. About Kamada. Looking things up, but I dozed off. I love that for you. What'd you find out? What do you know? Have you found a similar case? Just look at all these documents. I'm fed up, to be honest with you. I fell asleep. The moment I cracked open the first file, I said it. You shocked yet? Even the legendary Detective Kamada has his flaws. Some legendary detective.
わし一人ではお手上げじゃ。
Sorry, but will you help me with these documents? I can't get through them all alone. It's like 6 books. You could just parse through that.
じゃあ始めま
Alright, let's get started. Book examine. Where? What is it? Left shelf.
この棚には
Legal documents.
文学にか
Documents about literature.
文学にかここの棚は
Economics section.
ここの棚は
More economics.
災害に
Disasters.
毒物に関する
Poison.
毒と
Poison!
生産についても出るかもしれないぞ
There may be something about cyanide in here.
毒物の毒という
Can I grab the book on poison?
生産
Pick what? Documents on poison.
どうかな
I wonder what this is about. Oh,
先生これを見てください
Dr. Ivano, check this out.
何なんか見つかった。
Did you find
生
something?
産化合物のことがこのページにここです読んでみますね
I found something out about a cyanide compound on this page. Right here, let me read it.
生産化合物にある種の薬品を反応させ熱を加えると
If you make a cyanide compound, combine it with certain chemicals, and apply heat to it like through a cigarette,
シアン化水素と呼ばれる有毒ガスが発生する
a poisonous gas, hydrogen cyanide, will be
この
emitted.
ガスを多量に吸い込んだ場合中毒を起こし極めて短時間のうちに死亡す
This gas can kill a person within minutes if they inhale a large quantity
る
of
ガ
it.
スで死亡した死体からは生産中毒特有の反応が出ないため
Since cyanide compounds are indetectable from corpses of people who die from this gas. Oh, I hit B instead of A.
死亡状況から判断する以外に死因として立証することは不可能に違
It is near impossible to prove it
先生
as the cause of death. Doctor, this is it.
これは有力な手がかりじゃ。
A useful clue. Talk to Kamada about what they know.
そういえばそのガスの話は昔聞いたことがあるの。
You know what? I feel like I've heard about that gas before.
これにやられてもほとんど死体からは何もわからんそうじゃが。
I heard that even if you die from the gas, nothing can be detected from the
し
body.
かしこれを二郎の死因とするにはどうやってそのガスを吸い込ませたかがわからんとどうしようもないの。
If we want to prove that Jiro died from this gas, we need to figure out how much the culprit made him inhale so much of it, or how the culprit made him inhale so much of it. Cigarette. I figured that out already. I did. Me. World's Curious Gamer. Ah.
これだけ分かっただけでも収穫じゃ。今日はひとまず引き上げようや。
But knowing this alone is a game changer. Let's call it a day. Okay.
やれやれ、やっと着いたわい。あそこにはまたいずれ行ってみる必要はありそうじゃの。
We're finally back. I'm sure we need to go back there at some point.
先生どこに行ってたんですか。今日は休診にして患者さんには帰っていただきましたよ。
These things happen. Doctor, where were you all this time? I had to close the clinic and send all the patients home.
私はこれで帰ります。調査は探偵さんの仕事なんですから、先生は自分の仕事に集中してくださいね。
I'm going home. The investigation is a detective's job, not a doctor's. Can't you just focus on your own job?
まったく、この名探偵に対してひどい言い草じゃの。
How could you be so rude to such a legendary detective? Messed up. But hey, you kind of deserve it.
さてお前さん、ここで探偵同士いろいろ話し合ってみんかね。
Why don't you and I talk, detective to detective? I feel that. You and I, same wavelength. We resonate and we vibe in.
そうですね現状分かっていることを整理してみましょうか
Sure, let's go through all this information we have so far. Right. Talk about Jiro.
二郎さんが亡くなった夜あの裏山で2つの人影が目撃されてたんです
Don't witness two silhouettes on the hillside the night Jiro died.
話によれば、一人は意識がなかったようで、もう一方の人に引きずられるようにしてたそうです。
From what I heard, one seemed unconscious. They were being dragged by the other person.
目撃者は蘇ったキクさんとそのキクさんに殺されたジローさんだと言うんですが。
The witness thinks that Kiku came back and killed Jiro.
何をバカな。死んだもんがいちいち蘇るなら病院など不要じゃ。
That's ridiculous. If the dead could resurrect, why would we need hospitals? I feel you, Kamada.
何者かに殺されたジローが運ばれるところを目撃したのかもしれんな。
But it seems like there's a chance someone witnessed Jiro's body being carried. Kazuto?
先生、綾代和人さんについて聞きたいんですが。
Sorry about the burp. Doctor, I want to ask you about Kazuto Ayashiro.
ああ、そうじゃった。聞きそびれていたんじゃが、お前さん、誰からカズトの名前を聞いたんじゃ？
I forgot to ask. Who was it that told you about Kazuto?
実は崖の上で和人さんの恋人だという藤宮由紀子という人に会ったんです。
Well, I met a woman named Yukiko Fujiyama who claims to be Kazuto's fiancée.
何？で、その人は美人じゃったか？
Was she pretty? Why is... Oh man, what's wrong with y'all? What are you doing with your lives?
綺麗な人でしたよ。何かご存知なんですか？
Yeah, she was pretty. Do you know something about her?
いや、
Nope.
綺麗な人なら一度会ってみたいと思ったんじゃ。
Nope, just curious. I'd love to meet her, especially if she's that pretty. These guys got confidence, I guess.
そうですか。
Okay. Cyanide?
ジローさんの死因は生産から発生するガスなんでしょうか？
Do you think Jiro died from the gas emitted from the cyanide?
まだ断言はできん。それに、
I can't say for sure at this point, and
ジロ
besides...
ーがあのガスでやられたとしても、問題はなぜ指から生産反応が出たかじゃ。
Even if Jiro died from the gas, the real question is, why was the cyanide detected on his fingers?
結びつける何かがあるはずじゃが。
Bonk. Truly. Hey, you don't need to be a detective to know that this guy has to go to horny jail. Every old man that we met except for... Actually, no. Zhen Zhao also probably needs to go to horny jail. He's done some questionable things in his life. Have you noticed something else?
特にないが。
Nothing in particular.
ところで、さっき言っとったユキコという女はいつでも崖の上におるんか？
So that lady you mentioned, Yukiko, was it? Is she always at that cliff?
いつでもってわけじゃありませんが、だいたい5時くらいに来るようです。
Not always. I heard she tends to show up there around 5 p.m.
ということは、今ぐらいじゃな。美人に会いに出発じゃ。
That's right about now. Assistant, let's go make contact with the hottie. Huh?
そろそろ崖に行った方がいいのではないか？
I don't want to have a conversation with this lady while you and the other old man that's always there already just stare at this lady. But I guess we're going to.
本当に行くんですか？
Are you really going?
当然じゃ。美人に会うのは健康の秘訣じゃからな。
Of course, meeting beautiful women is the secret to youth. And he is a legendary detective doctor. He would know. Top of the cliff.
久保田先生に強引に連れてこられたまま崖の上に人影はない。
Kamada dragged me out here, but there's not even a hint of someone present here on the cliff.
どこにおるんじゃ、その美人は。
So, where is she?
今日は
I don't know.
見えないみたいです。
Maybe she's not around today. Yukiko.
こっちが聞きたいわい。
That's my question. Call engage, Yukiko.
呼んで現れるわけでもないし、やめておこう。
Calling her name isn't going to make her magically appear out of nowhere.
そう言わんと声を出して呼んでみてくれ。
Don't say that. Come on, try yelling her name out loud.
僕がですか？
What do I have to do it?
ユキコさん。
Hello? Miss Yukiko?
おらんじゃないか。
She's not around.
知りませんよ。
Told you. Let's try again.
もう一回呼んでみてくれ。
Try screaming out for her. What's that on the left? I think that's... Well, I mean, Great eye, Jojo. That's definitely a heel. That's definitely someone's shoe. And not a mushroom is what I immediately thought at first. I mean, it looks like a shoe because you look like the little... I don't know why I'm pointing at a screen that you can't see me pointing at right now. It looks like a high heel. It looks like a red high heel. Like I said, it's pointless. Examine surroundings. I don't think she's coming today. I won't go home until I see her. Alright. Look where trampled ground on the left. Not this one. Here we go. Oh, this grassy area looks heavily trampled. Looks like the other areas are too. That's a scratched up heel. There's a high heel on the ground. I should hold on to this, just in case. It's definitely not a weirdo thing. Just gotta hide this from Kazuto. Put them on. We only have one on. It might not be the most comfortable thing, but we could try like hopping around like a yokai. The one that has like an umbrella on one leg. Is that a high heel? Did someone drop it? I don't know, but it caught my eye, so I decided to hold on to it. Look. Gauge. No way to look at the shoe. Gotta engage with Kazuto. Did you find her? I shouldn't be doing this right now. Talk to Kazuto. It's nice out today. Guess I'll go enjoy the sea breeze. He walked off. That dude's carefree as hell. But hey, I love that for him. He's a legendary detective doctor for a reason. Oh, I guess I just yelled at them. What is it? Did you find her? I just want to let you know that I'm running over to the station real quick. Got it, I'll stay here. She may still show up. Does everybody just hang out in front of this train station all day? The villagers are making a fuss about Kiku again. We saw her. We know we're not mistaken. I mean, I'm a gossip too. I would 100% be engaging with this, and I would be instigating a lot of stuff. I'd be like, oh yeah, I think I saw the ghost over here. We should all go do that. Just start a fire somewhere, you know? But this is like 6 days in a row they've just been standing out here. They're even rowdier than before. We saw her again last night. No one in this town could walk around like that at night. We know we're not mistaken. It's Miss Kiku. Man, oh man, the villagers are getting worse. Don't need to talk to you anymore. I clearly saw Miss Kiku walking towards the cliff last night around midnight, so it could be her shoe. It could be Miss Kiku's ghost shoe. Interesting. And this, it did seem heavily scratched, like someone who walked around cobblestone a lot. Which, the shrine path was made of cobblestone and like rock. Talk about Kiku. I clearly saw Miss Kiku walk toward the cliff last night around midnight. Why do these people keep seeing her ghost, never try to talk to her? I think they all have Scooby-Doo syndrome, where they see the monster and they just start running away in the opposite direction, and they do like a little chase sequence to like a 70s song. There's a moment where like a dog and like one of the people is just eating a whole bunch of food, and then the monster shows up. Miss Kiku's there. She just sneaks up behind them. They all scream and panic, and Miss Kiku grabs the sandwiches. Ghost scenario, pretty much. I was going to keep going with that Scooby-Doo extended metaphor for a very long time, but if I did that, we might not finish this game today. What do you know? What's going on? What's the haps?
そんなことを言っとる場合じゃねえ。わしら本当に見たんじゃ。のう、あんた信じてくれ。
No time for that. We really saw her. Please believe me. Why don't you like hire a ghost hunter or like a priest to come by and do the ghost blast? With the talisman on the head. Or is that zombies? I think that's zombies.
ゆんべもわしらは見た。もはや間違いない。よみがえったのじゃ。
Okay, interesting. Alright, let's talk to the station clerk again.
Hi.
What's up? What do you know?
やっぱり村の人たちはみんな何か同じものを見ているようですね。
So the villagers all seem to be seeing the same thing. That Scooby-Doo riff is so awesome and so off the cuff. Thank you so much. I tried so hard, and I definitely didn't watch too much Scooby-Doo as a child. And definitely don't still think about it. I didn't spend 2 weeks watching some dude on YouTube review a bunch of old Scooby-Doo movies and give me the professional opinion on Scrappy-Doo, which did not change my mind about Scrappy-Doo at all. He's adorable. He is precocious. He's a fun little guy to be around, but he is a nuisance. He is a menace. He is the Dennis the Menace of the series.
村人たちは一体何を見たんでしょうね。
I have a lot of thoughts on Scrappy-Doo. I wonder what the villagers saw. Okay, travel to the cliff top. Is the doctor going to stay here and enjoy the sea breeze or something? If not, then repeat. Let's us look at the surroundings. The doctor walked off somewhere. Call and engage for Kumada. Doctor, hello? He went pretty far, I guess. I shouldn't be doing this right now. Doctor, hello. Pretty far, I guess. You're talking about Billiam's videos on Scrappy-Doo. Those are really one of my videos. Super entertaining. I am exactly talking about Billiam's videos on Scrappy-Doo. I watched literally every piece of Scooby-Doo content he had because I was what was I doing? Oh, I was writing my finals last semester. I was like, oh gosh, I gotta write this paper, or I could watch another 30-minute video about Scooby-Doo and which Scooby-Doo movies are the good ones and what really tanked the Scooby-Doo series. God, that was great stuff. I have not watched a single other piece of his content except for the Scooby-Doo stuff. It's probably fine. It's probably good, actually. Huh. Talk? There's no one around. Interesting. Let me travel back to Miyuja Station. Even following this guide. Still somehow stuck here. Call and engage. You. I want to talk to the nearby people. Let's talk about Kiku. Let's talk about what they know. And let's talk about the legend.
ゆんべもわし
Now let's call and engage the station clerk.
はい
Yes, what? What do you know, my man?
村人
The villager shop. Let me show you everything I have in my inventory. Postcard?
これが何か
Let me show you the shoe.
これが
What about this? Yuri's picture?
いや
To the hand mirror.
村の人に聞いてくださいよ
Joe's license.
特に
Akira's picture.
これが
Huh. Billiam is good, but a lot of his videos trade on nostalgia for early 2000s things, which if you remember them are very entertaining. If you don't, are still good but less engaging. Yeah, I can see that. There's definitely things I like have a lot more nostalgia for in the early 2000s, which includes the new Scooby-Doo mysteries and all those like kind of Scooby-Doo movies that were coming around then. And there are some things that I definitely did not, and like I feel like he was just kind of producing a glut of content right then, which was like stuff that wasn't things I was interested in. So like it just kind of fell off my YouTube recommendations. One person who I've been waiting for to put out like a new video, who also trades in that kind of early 2000s nostalgia stuff, is Jenny Nicholson, who has not put out a video for a while, but like her videos are like 2 hours long and always like fantastic. So I'm just like excited for whatever's next. I think she's like doing a retrospective on like the old Barbie movies, which I've never watched, but I'm gonna watch that video. I watched that 2-hour Vampire Diaries video, and I didn't know what Vampire Diaries was. Okay, travel to the cliff top.
先生まだし
Look, examine surroundings.
先生
Doctor walked off somewhere. Call Kumada.
先生
Call Kumada.
先生先生
Huh. Something is not happening properly here. Take. Nothing here to take. Call and engage. Hey, Kichi?
僕以外の人
That wasn't Yukiko.
僕以外の人の気配
To examine where. Right side of the cliff. Nothing special about this. Ground. Can I see the trample the ground again? No? Just cliff. Other cliff. Okay. What if I travel back to... Let me try remembering. Call engage Kumada again.
先生 先生
I'm just gonna keep hitting this button until something happens.
先生先生
I feel like it probably has something to do with the lady. Because I don't think the station clerk has anything to like engage with me on here.
ゆんべもわしらは見たもはや
わしらは
Call engage.
はい何です
Let me talk to the lady.
ゆんべのじ
Hi, Sheer family.
あやしろ
Kiku.
ゆんべの12時ゆんべもわしらは見た
Yuri.
さ
Kazuto.
さ
Talisman.
さ
What do you know? You have nothing else to add to this?
Yes.
Oh no. You're just stuck on that. What if I show you Yuri's picture? What if I show you this postcard? Okay, that's a postcard. I don't know why you're scared about the postcard. You don't know anything about the postcard. They do look very distressed. I want to remember. Engage with the station clerk.
Hi.
I share your family. I'm trying to, but they won't talk to me. They're just so scared. Oh, here we go. Sounds like they're still making a big fuss about Miss Kiku. They are, but
今度もまた村人たちがキクさんを見たっていう時間と場所が妙に一致しているんですよ。
more people have come forward claiming to have seen Miss Kiku, and the reported times and locations
やっ
match.
ぱり村の人たちはみんな何か同じものを見ているようですね。
So it seems like the villagers are seeing the same thing. Huh? That can't be true because that would be a ghost then.
みんな
What if I talked about you, Miss Kiku again?
時間と場所が一致してます。
Yuri,
村の
Kazuto,
さあ
Talisman.
さあ村の
What do you know?
村の人たちの様子の他に気がついたことはありませんか？
Did you notice anything other than the villagers acting up?
あ、そうそう。最近よくこの村に綺麗な女の人が来られるようですが。
Well, there's a really pretty lady who's been visiting the village lately. I wonder if he's talking about Yukiko.
いやー、本当に綺麗な方ですよね。つい見とれてしまいますよ。
She sure was beautiful, I'll be honest. I was a little
今
mesmerized.
の私にはあの人の顔を見られるのが唯一の救いです。
Oh man, you have a kind of a sad life. She's pretty much the only thing I look forward to these
なの
days.
に今日はまだ来ないんです。
Bonk. Take the one-way railroad to Horny Jail, station clerk.
なんだ、今日はまだユキコさんは来ていなかったのか。
Yuki hasn't been here yet either. Let me talk about the legend again.
みんなは
Huh.
時間飛ばし
Okay. Well, less trouble, clifftop now. There he is.
ユキコさん、今日は来てなかったんだな。
I guess Miss Yukiko never came by today.
そう
He's right there, my guy. You can see him. Dr. Kumada!
先生
He's just staring out to sea. And look at my surroundings, I guess?
先生が
There's a doctor.
先生が
That's not safe. Okay.
先生
Sensei?
危ないですよ
Dangerous over there. Oh, looks like he's about to jump. He's just standing still, staring out at the ocean.
さっきから何見てんですか先生
What are you staring at? Hey, doctor. Oh, God.
大変じゃ。海に
Okay.
海に女が浮かんだる。
I thought he was about to jump. I was like terrified for a second. But I guess no, it's just a different, independent dead body. We have an emergency. There's a woman floating in the sea.
なんですってどこです？
What did you say? Where? Ah! I almost tripped standing up. Oh, that's Asuza.
すぐ警察に連絡じゃ。
He's detecting with his doctor kills. I diagnosed that woman down there in the ocean to have died. Is she missing a heel? No, conveniently they've left off her one because her foot on the left side has a heel on and her other foot is just slightly off screen so you can't see it. But also it's Asusa and she's kind of mean to us, so hey, it's a video game, so just
駆けつけた
desserts.
警察は女性の死体をすぐさま引き上げた。それは
Why did I point again?
春日あずさの変わり果てた姿だった。
Not a delightful picture. The police came to recover the woman's body. The woman in the water was Asuza Kasuga. And she's missing a heel. What happened to her face. Like she's got marks, like she got clawed by a shadow demon right here. I need to shave, oh god. Unakana Coast.
綾代家は一体どうなっとるんじゃ。君、わしは綾代家へ行って全蔵に話してくるわい。
What the hell is going on with this family cutest? I'm gonna head over to the Hayashiro residence and talk with Zenzao.
わかりました。
Roger that.
とりあえず鑑識に声をかけといたから。
No
質
shave.
問には答えてくれる
Sexy
じゃ
stubble.
ろ。
I would, but you know, I have to do a whole bunch of video calls with people throughout the week. And it's all like, you gotta look professional all the time. Ah, nightmare.
すみません。少し質問してもよろしいでしょうか。
I lost my opportunity to grow out a full beard during the pandemic. I have the hair now though. So I could just... There we go. Ah. Excuse me, may I ask a few questions?
なんだ、君は関係者かい？ああ、熊田さんの助手っていうのは君だな。
Why do I have Forensics B? Why is Forensics A not here? Who are you? Are you involved in this? You must be Mr. Kumada's assistant, huh? Huh?
まあ少しならいいが、邪魔はしないでくれよ。
I suppose it's okay if you stick around for a while, just don't get in our way. Alright, sorry. Just talk to this guy. Cause of death.
考察だ。喉元にあざがついていたよ。
Okay. She was strangled. There are bruises on her neck. Oh. Time of death.
昨夜の12時頃だろう。殺された後、海へ突き落とされたようだ。
I think it happened around midnight. Seems like she was thrown into the sea after she was murdered. Huh. Because she's been missing for like 2 days now, and now she's shown up dead. What do you know?
他に何か気がついたことはありますか？
Anything else you noticed?
ここは自殺の名所と言われるだけあって、めったに死体は上がらないんだが。
Bodies don't usually wash up here. It's part of the reason why this is such a popular suicide
た
spot.
またま流れ着いた材木に引っかかったんだ。
But this time it looks like she happened to get caught in some wood that drifted in.
仏さんにとってせめてものを救いなんじゃないかな。
I guess that's the silver lining. About to pass out? Take care. Hey, thanks for coming by, Gamma Raichu. I really appreciate it. I'll let you know if anything wild happens in the story, and I'll guarantee that I'm gonna keep that detective doctor's life alive. He's not gonna die in the story, probably. I'm gonna at least make sure. Probably not gonna happen. Allow me to examine the body.
遺体を調べてみたいのですが。
If it's okay, I'd like to examine the body.
素人が調べていいわけないだろう。
Thanks for stopping by, Jojo. I really appreciate
警察
it.
がすでに調べたこと以外何も見つからんよ。
Can't let an amateur touch the corpse. You won't find anything the police didn't already, anyway. I dare you. No, but please, really, let me check the body.
なんとかお願いできないでしょうか。
Come on, please, is there any way? Okay, I guess, alright.
仮に熊田さんの助手だとしてもダメなものはダメ。
I don't care if you're Mr. Kumada's assistant. No means no. Wait a second.
おや？どこかで見た顔だと思ったら、君は宇津木探偵事務所の探偵くんじゃないか。
I know you look familiar. You're cutest from the Atsugi Detective Agency,
こ
right?
んなところで助手をしてるんだね。
You're assisting everyone, huh?
よし、お手並み拝見といこうか。
Oh, okay, yeah. Good stuff. Hell yeah. Alright then, let's see what you're made of.
自分で調べてみていいよ。でも、むやみに触らないように頼むよ。
You can look around, but please don't touch anything.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you, I really appreciate it.
首
Lovely
を
image.
絞められた後、崖から突き落とされたようだね。
Seems like he was strangled and thrown off a cliff. Cruel. Look, examine corpse. Right foot twice.
靴が片方ない。じゃあ僕が崖の上で見つけたハイヒールは。
Oh, she's missing a shoe. Then the high heel I picked up at the top of the cliff.
これ崖の上に落ちていましたよ。
And I found this at the top of the cliff.
ありがとう。預からせてもらうよ。
Great, thanks. We'll take it in.
そこはもう調べたよ。
We already found that. Left hand twice. That's right hand. That's left hand. She's not grasping anything.
そうそう、爪のあたりをよく調べなくちゃ。
She shook her nails.
何かを激しく引っかいたような跡がある。
It looks like she scratched something.
何？本当かね？ちょっと待ってくれ。
I feel like
調べるから。
you should have picked up on that one yourselves, y'all. Like, come on.
外車の爪の間から人間の皮膚の一部が検出されたぞ。
There's some human skin under her
ど
nails.
うやら襲われた時、犯人を引っかいたようだ。
Thank you.
さすがだな。いや、恐れ入ったよ。
Seems like she scratched the culprit when she was attacked. Good job, kid. You have a good eye.
死体を調べるのはもうこれくらいでいいかな。
You seen enough of this body? Kind of.
はい、十分です。ありがとうございました。
That's plenty. Thanks. They really just make you linger on those death scenes. But I guess, hey, you know, it's a murder mystery game. What are you gonna do? Examine surroundings. A bunch of people I've never seen are gathered here too. Oh, who is that man up there?
顔に傷のある男がいる。できたばかりの傷のようだ。話を聞かなければ。
There's a man with a scratch on his face. The scratch looks fresh too. I gotta go talk to him. Who is this man up here, though? Oh, maybe that's the man with the scratch on his face. I thought he was talking about those two people who were talking to each other. Call and engage nearby people.
すみません。
Excuse me, you.
わしに何か用か？
What is it?
その傷はどうしたんですか？
What about your face?
猫に引っかかれただけじゃ。なんでそんなこと聞くんじゃ？
The cat scratched me. Why do you ask? He sounds panicked
さ
though.
れた女性の遺体には襲われた際に相手を引っかいた形跡がありました。
We found a human skin under the victim's nails, suggesting that she scratched the culprit when she was attacked. Do you need to share that with like randos?
犯人には引っかき傷があるはずなんです。
In other words, the culprit must have a scratch wound.
とんでもない。わしじゃない、信じてくれ。実は。
What? Oh, no way. I have nothing to do with this. Please. You gotta believe me, you see.
ゆんべ遅くまで飲み歩いていて母ちゃんと喧嘩しただ。そん時引っかかれてしもうたんじゃ。
That's... Oh my god. What are you doing? I was out drinking late last night and I got in a fight with Mom. She scratched me.
うちの母ちゃん怖いんじゃ。
No, I messed up, but Mom is something else.
なんだ。ここの母ちゃんはまっこと恐ろしいからの。
Don't worry, his cat's name is Mom. Okay.
ところでのその晩わしは見てしもうたんじゃ。
Also, that night I happened to see a woman walking around. What?
わしはてっきりキクさんじゃと思うて逃げ出そうとしたんじゃが腰が抜けて動けんかった。で、よく見たら
Thought it was Miss Kiku, so I was gonna run, but my hips gave out and I couldn't move. But I looked and...
その死体の女だったんじゃ。で、その女の後をつけるように男が歩いとった。
It was her, that dead lady. I'm sure of it. Some man was walking behind her, trailing her.
あれは確か綾代家に時々出入りしとる男じゃった。
He was that guy who would visit the Ayashiro family from time to time. What?
綾代家に出入りする男といえばすでに亡くなっている幹事さん。
Who'd visit Kanji? Who'd visit? Kanji and Jiro are already dead. Akira is missing, so...
男というのは
Could the man be Kanda or Kazuto? Or the same man? Kanda Zato? I'm really hungry.
ついに外さされまでこの家に関わる人々が次々に。
Not Azusa too. Azusa too. All the people in this family are. Hey Genjo, I got some bad news for you, buddy.
善蔵さん。
Mr. Shenzo.
カ 熊田先生より伺いました。あずさ様が亡くなられたと。
Dr. Kamada told me. Lady Asuza, she died. Yes.
はあ、そんなあずさ様まで。
Enough of this. Why Lady Asuza too?
昨夜の11時頃、やっと戻られたあずさ様をもっと強く。
Only I had stopped her from going out so late. After coming home at 11 p.m. Talk about Yuri.
もはや。
実はユリさんはすでに。
Actually, about Yuri, I'm afraid that she's already.
なんということだ。もうこれで綾代家はおしまいだ。
I don't believe this. The Ayashiro family is over.
しかしユリさんには子供がいたんです。
Yuri had a child. Lady Yuri
ユリ様にお子様が。
had a child.
ただしその子供は行方不明なんですが。
But the child is missing. Hey, building this guy just to break him down. Please, don't worry, Mr. Genzo. I promise I'll find the child.
もはや全てのことがどうでもいいように思えます。
At this point, I feel as though nothing matters anymore.
ゼンゾさん。
Mr. Genzo. Da-da-da-da.
ゼンゾさん。僕
Oh,
は
okay, there we
希
go.
望を捨ててしまった依頼人の調査を続けることはできません。
So, I can't continue to investigate for a client who has lost all hope.
残念ですが。
I'm sorry, I better get going.
お待ちください。私はどうかしておりました。
Please, wait.
何卒。
I don't know what came over me, please.
そう言っていただけると思ってましたよ。
I knew you'd say that, Mr. Zenzo. I tricked you.
申し訳ございませんでした。誠にお恥ずかしい限りです。
I apologize. I'm so embarrassed. Should be, a little bit. Talk about Asuza?
昨夜、あずささんはこちらに戻られたんですよね。何か気になるところはありませんでしたか？
Well, when Asuza returned last night, did you notice anything unusual?
昨夜、あずさ様、再び出かけられるまでどうなったかと電話で話しておられました。
Before she left again, she was speaking to someone on the phone.
何か激しく言い争っておられた様子でしたよ。
Sounded like they were arguing.
言い争って。その相手は一体誰なんでしょう？
You know who she was talking to?
さあ、そこまでは。
Talk about what do you know, my man?
あずさ様は電話をかけるとき、しきりにメモを取られる癖がありました。
Lady Asuza habitually took notes while speaking on the phone. She took notes then? Maybe. Let's go. Take. We're gonna finally take the notepad? I'll try and invest. Oh, fine. Okay. Nothing's written on it. Oh. But I see indentations of the paper as if someone had written very hard. Now can I take it? There we go.
そうだ、この鉛筆でこすってみれば。
What if I rub a pencil over it?
なんとか読めるぞ。
Truly brilliant.
うなかみの崖、11時半。アキラとは関係ない。
Oh, this is just every possible detail we could have for this case. Clifftop, 11:30. Not related to Akira. Almost time to distribute the family fortune. Yuri's child found. This is...
昨夜、あずささんと電話の相手はうなかみの崖で会うことになったんだ。
Last night, Asuza and the person she spoke to over the phone made plans to meet at Unakami Cliff.
その相手とは、アキラが会っていた人物という可能性も。
And that person could be the same person Akira was seeing.
さらに、ユリさんの子供を見つけたとは。それは一体。
It says Yuri's child has been found. What is this? Phone call.
電話がお話の途中ですが失礼。
The phone. Excuse me. Let me get.
綾代でございます。 わかりました。
I share residence. Yes. Yes, understood.
熊田先生がお呼びです。何かお話があるそうですので、すぐに参りましょう。
Sir Gamer, Dr. Kamada's calling for you. He said he wants to talk to you. Let's head over right away. Got it. Let's go. Kamada Clinic? What are you doing, Akane? Why are you here?
お、来たか。お、全蔵も一緒じゃったか。ちょうどよかったわい。
You have Zenzo with you. Perfect.
茜が来とるんじゃ。さっきばったり会ったんじゃが、えらく深刻な顔しとったから気になって連れてきたんじゃ。
Akane's here. I bumped into her earlier, but she looked rather distraught. I got worried, so I brought her over.
茜、大丈夫かい?
Are you okay, Akane? Akane? Let's engage Akane.
あずさ様まで。もう、あんな恐ろしいところにはいられません。
Not Lady Asuza too. This is too terrifying. I can't stay in that house anymore. Allow me to show you this hand mirror. That's...
それが何だって言うんです。早くしまってください。
What do you want? Get that thing away from me.
全蔵さん、お世話になりました。失礼します。
Mrs. Zenzu, thank you for all the years. Goodbye. Wow, you're just gonna
待って
dip.
ください、あかねさん。どうか話を聞かせてください。
Please, I just want to talk to you for a second.
話すことなんて
I
あ
have
り
nothing
ま
to
せん。
say. What if I showed you this hand mirror another time?
この手鏡はあなたがキクさんの棺の中に入れたものですよね。
You put this hand mirror into Miss Kiku's coffin, right?
嘘。これがどうしてここに。
What's that
そ
thing doing here?
やめてください。
Stop.
お金さん。
Kane?
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。許してください。
What did you do? Sorry. I'm sorry, mistress. Please forgive me.
あかねさん。
Kane, calm down.
でも、その手鏡は確かに私が奥様の懐に。だから。
But I know I put that hand mirror into the mistress's pocket, so...
この手鏡がどうして墓の外にあるのかには必ず理由があります。
There has to be a reasonable explanation for why the hand mirror is no longer in the grave.
任せてください。僕はこれでも探偵ですから。
I know I don't look it, but I am a detective. You can leave everything to me.
だからあかねさん、知ってることをすべて話してください。
No, Kane, it's important that you tell me everything you know, okay? Oh, she's crying now. She's tearing up.
申し訳ありませんでした。キク様を殺したのはこの私なんです。
I'm sorry, I'm the one that killed Mistress Kiku. Huh? The fuck?
実はキク様はタバコをやめておられなかったんです。
Oh, okay. You just kept feeding your smoking habit.
私がいつも買っていました。
I thought you did like a whole ass murder. You see, Mistress Kiku hadn't quit smoking. I always brought her tobacco. I stopped her at first, but
一服つけないと眠れない。そう言われて断りきれず。
she said she couldn't sleep without smoking, so I just couldn't say
この
no.
ことは遺言書作成に見えた神田先生にもこぼしておられました。
She mentioned it to Mr. Kanda, who was drafting the will.
あの晩も奥様はいつものようにキセルに火をつけられ、間もなく発作を起こされたようでした。
That night, Mrs. Kiku lit her pipe as usual, then shortly after she died of heart
あ
failure.
の焦げ跡はその時できたものです。
That's how the burn mark happened.
じゃあタバコ入れはあなたが。
So you took the tobacco case.
はい。奥様が事切れているのを発見した私はとっさにキセルとタバコ入れを隠しました。
And when I saw the mistress was dead, I immediately hid the pipe and tobacco. How'd you get rid of the smell?
その後ですぐ全蔵さんを呼んだんです。
And then I called for Mr. Zenzo.
ありませんでした。
Immediately. I'm so sorry. She was like doing what she loved when she died.
バカもん。菊 さんの心臓はそんなことで止まってしまうものか。この熊田が保証してやる。
Ridiculous. Miss Kiku's heart wouldn't stop over that. As a medical professional, I can pretty much guarantee it.
決してお前のせいじゃない。じゃからもう泣くな。
The world's greatest
屋敷で休んどれ。
detective doctor. Always here supporting everybody. It's not your fault at all, so don't cry anymore, okay? You need to go rest at the mansion. Us. Engage Zhenjiao.
私は茜についておいてやりたいのですが。
I'd like to stay by Akane's side if at all possible.
そうしてあげてください。
Sure, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, please do so.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you. Excuse me.
本当にすみませんでした。
I'm so sorry. Wow, some really messed up stuff's been going on, ain't it?
やれやれ。驚かされたわい。
Scared me for a second there. Yeah, honestly, it's like, oh, did we just get rused? Allow me to talk to you. Asuza.
そうそう。あずさの検視結果を問い合わせてみたところ。
I asked about Asuza's autopsy
別
results.
段変わったところのない典型的な考察のようじゃと。
Seemed to be a typical strangulation.
幹事はナイフで刺された時すでに死んでいたらしいということじゃし。
When Kanji was stabbed by the knife, he was already
次
dead.
郎の場合、自殺したこと自体が不自然なのであれば。
And for Jiro, it seemed odd that he would commit suicide.
また先に殺しておいてから犯人が自殺であるかのように偽装した。
It's likely the culprit killed him beforehand and then made it appear as though he committed
ところ
suicide.
があずさは抵抗しながら考察されておる。
But for Asuza, she was strangled to death as she fought the killer off.
同一人物の犯行だと考えるのが自然なのじゃが。
It's natural to think that they
な
were
ぜ
done
他の
by
二
the
人
same
と違ってお
person.
るのじゃろうか。
But I wonder why she was different than the other two. Talk about the tobacco case.
菊さんにしても禁煙中だったあずさにしてもタバコの好きなやつばかりじゃの。
Is Kiku, Asuza. Asuza was trying to quit, but it's so hard for people who are truly addicted.
解剖結果を聞いたとき警察が言っとったが幹事も二郎もかなりのヘビースモーカーだったようで。
Both Kanji and Jiro were heavy smokers too. According to the autopsy results, their lungs were black. Huh. Remember.
待てよ。シアン化水素は確かある薬品に反応させた
Hydrogen cyanide is produced when you introduce other chemicals to a cyanide compound and heat it, right? Heat. Hmm.
そうか、これだ。先生、これですよ。ジローさんの指についた青酸とシアン化水素を結びつけるものは。
Doctor, this will link the hydrogen cyanide with the cyanide detected on Jiro's fingers. What is it? Please enter the answer you've deduced. Tetris 99. It was Tetris 99 that killed the beast. Okay, tobacco is not okay.
タバコですよ。
But it is the answer to this question. Tobacco.
なるほど。生産入りのタバコに火をつけるとガスが発生する。
I wonder if cigarette would also work there.
それを吸い込んだものは。
I see. Lighting a cigarette laced with cyanide will cause the gas to be emitted, and anyone who inhales it.
そうか。タバコから染み出した青酸が二郎の指についたわけじゃな。
The cyanide that seeped out of the tobacco got onto Jiro's fingers.
ジローさんは青酸タバコで殺された後、自殺のように偽装されたんでしょう。
I think after Jiro was murdered with the cyanide tobacco, the culprit made it appear as though he killed
幹事
himself.
さんもあらかじめこの方法で殺しておけば、土蔵まで運んだ後、ナイフを突き立てることくらい簡単です。
As for Kanji, he was killed in the same manner and taken to the storage where the culprit could easily stab him.
禁煙中のあずささんだけにはこの方法は使えなかった。
But for Asuza, the culprit couldn't use the same trick since she had quit smoking, so she was...
もしや、キクさんもこの方法で。
Does that mean that Miss Kiku also died the same way?
君、 これは神楽寺へ行かにゃならんな。
We have to go to Kagura Temple.
先生、急ぎましょう。
原始
Genshin.
どうしたんじゃ？こんな時間に押しかけてくるとは。確かに協力するとは言ったが、もう明日にしてくれんか。
What's the matter? Don't you know what time it is? I did say it'd help, but can't it be tomorrow?
申し訳ありません。でも一刻も早く確認すべきことがあるんです。
I'm sorry, but time is of the essence here.
僕と熊田先生は原神さんに事のすべてを話した。
Kamado and I told Genshin everything.
え？
Talk to Genshin about Kiku.
警察にキクさんの遺体を調べてもらえば事件解決の糸口がつかめるかもしれないんですよ。
If we check Miss Kiku's body again, we may find what we need to solve this case.
しかしの。
But look, examine the Ayashiro family grave.
ここに眠っているキクさんがタバコ殺人の最初の犠牲者かもしれないんです。
We have reason to believe that Miss Kiku may be a victim of the tobacco murders.
しかしの。
But you keep saying, but open the Ayashiro family grave. We did it. We finally got there, y'all. Air horn noise. There we go. Mr. Genshin, our only choice is to.
墓を暴いてみようと言うんじゃろ。しかし、それだけはの。
You want to dig up Miss Kiku's grave? Well, I'm afraid I can't allow that. I've already done the thing about digging Kiku. Talk about the legend?
伝説のようにキクさんが蘇り。
There's no way that she came back to life like the legend says. You said so yourself. Hand mirror.
村の人たちが何かを見たという噂。そして
all the rumors about the things that the villagers claim to have witnessed. The hand mirror that should still be buried with her. Don't you find it all odd? What do you know?
しかし、やっぱりわしは墓を暴くことは反対じゃ。
Still against disturbing the grave. Well, gonna open it anyway.
しかしの。
I don't know.
ゲシエさん、分かってください。これ以上犯人を野放しにできないんです。
Please understand how important this is, Mr. Genshin. I can't let the murderer get away with this.
よし、わかった。
You have a point.
確かに君の言う通りじゃ。
Let's call the cops right
決
away.
まりじゃな。君、警察に電話じゃ。
You, contact the police right now. Kamado is also in the scene. He's just in the back.
数々の謎を秘めた綾代菊の姿が今まさに僕たちの目の前に現れようとしている。
Kiku Ayashiro, who holds the key to this mystery, is about to be exposed in front of our very eyes. It's a man's body. This isn't Kiku.
どういうことじゃ。
What's going on? Who is this man?
綾代明だ。こんなところで死んでいたとは。
This is Akira Ayashiro? Who would have thought he would find him here? Akira's already dead? Why is you? Alright. Okay. Sure. Cause of death.
撲殺だな。墓のてっぺんに乗っている牛で後ろからやられたようだ。
Why was he in a bucket? He died from blunt force trauma. Seems like he was struck with the top section of the tombstone. I guess that's maybe like a traditional burial method. That's how the blood got on there.
それから犯人を泳がせるために死体が見つかったことは報道しないことに決定したからね。
By the way, we decided not to publicly announce the discovery of the body, so we don't alert the murderer.
わかりました。
Got it. Time of death.
この段階ではまだはっきり言えないが、
死亡したのはキクという人よりも後だろうね。
We can't say for sure yet, but it seems likely he was murdered after Kiku. Body?
ここに埋められて随分経つようだ。腐敗がひどい。それよりも
Seems like it's been a while since he was buried. The body has decomposed quite a bit, but more
君の
importantly,
言った通り、会社のポケットから生産反応のある刻みタバコがわずかだが出てきたよ。
we found small traces of pipe tobacco laced with cyanide in the victim's pockets. Interesting. Kumada.
いや、これは意外じゃった。
This was unexpected. It was unexpected. You have time of death?
ここに埋められてかなり時間が経っとるようじゃが。
Seems like it's been a while since he was buried.
おい、こりゃどう見ても幹事より先に死んどるぞ。
No matter how you look at it, he was killed before Kanji.
じゃあ幹事さんを殺したのはアキラじゃなかったんだ。
So it wasn't Akira who killed Kanji. Yeah, we know that already. Or maybe he put the cigarette there, but he didn't put the knife in him. We know that for sure. Look, examine. Where? Akira's body. He didn't look anything like the photo I have of him. So this is Akira. I don't really want to get too close. Have I seen his face somewhere before?
思い出したぞ。僕はあの夜、うなかみの崖でこの男に。
I remember now, the night I met him on top of the cliff. This guy pushed me. This punk-ass Yakuza. I had such high hopes for him. I defended you, Akira. The guy said you went to jail a few times. I was like, that's not a good reason to blame someone for something. And it turns out you're kind of an ass. That's right, I didn't fall by accident then. Akira attacked me.
Eh? あなたはアキラに襲われたんですって？何か思い出したのね？
You were attacked by Akira, so you remember something?
ああ、僕が思い出したことも含めて事件を推理してみよう。
Finally, let's gather our thoughts and go over the facts. Speculate.
菊、幹事、二郎の3人は綾代商事を我が物にしようとする人物に生産タバコで殺された。
Kiku, Kanji, and Jiro murdered with cyanide tobacco by someone who's clearly after the Ayashiro
菊
Corporation.
のタバコ入れに生産入りのタバコを忍ばせたのはそいつに利用されたアキラの仕業だろう。
Akira must have been taken advantage of by that person and snuck laced tobacco into Kiku's tobacco case.
菊の死の調査に訪れた僕に危険を感じたアキラはあの晩僕を電話で崖まで呼び出し
Alerted to my involvement in the investigation of Kiku's death, Akira called me that night to meet at the cliff.
頭を殴りつけた上事故で死んだように見せかけるため草むらへ突き落としたんだ。
He struck me and threw me over the side of the cliff to make it appear like an accident. Huh.
アキラはいろんな点で真犯人にとって都合が良かった。
Akira, in many ways, was a convenient accomplice for the true
最も
culprit.
危険な人物でもあった。
It was Beauty. Beauty killed all of those people, right? No, but he also posed a great threat.
キクの次に殺したんだ。
That's why he was murdered after Kiku.
ねえ、犯人は誰なの？なぜアズサまで殺されたの？
Who do you think is the murderer, and why was Azusa killed too?
アズサは確か遺言公開の日、アキラが誰かと会っていたと言っていたはずだ。
If I recall, Azusa
そ
said
の人物とは
that Akira met with someone the day the will was read. That person must have been.
待って、電話だわ。もうこんなタイミングで。
The phone's ringing. Damn, this is just getting good too.
はい、宇津木探偵事務所です。
Hello, Utsugi Detective Agency. Yes,
お
he's
り
in.
ます。少々お待ちください。
Hold on a moment.
電話よ。
cutest. It's for you.
僕に千蔵さんかな
Maybe it's Zenzo.
もしもし
Hello?
もしもし、熊田じゃ。ついにわしはどえらいことを見つけたぞ。
It's Kamada. I have big news. What? That was a weird little animation there.
あったんじゃ。例のタバコ殺人の実例が。
A murder case from the past using a similar method of tobacco
薬
poisoning.
剤師の女が自分の夫に多額の保険をかけて心不全に見せかけた殺人事件があったんじゃ。
A pharmacist who took out a huge life insurance policy on her husband then killed him the same way.
問題はここなんじゃ。なんと、その事件の担当弁護士というのが実は。
Here's what things get interesting. The lawyer who was in charge of that case was...
待ってください。その弁護士の名前は
Don't be a weirdo about this, me. But yeah, it's gotta be Kazuto. Ah, the lawyer. Kanda. I was gonna say kangaroo, I was gonna say Kansas, I just ended up just saying the actual answer.
神田ですね。
Kanda.
そうじゃ。その通りじゃ。
That's exactly it.
やっぱりそう。
I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this game today.
神田が見ていたファイルっていうのが
I knew it. Then the file Kanda was reading. You know? Yes.
ですがそのファイルの内容を僕は見ていないんです。
But I haven't read the contents of the file.
仮にそれがその事件のファイルだとしても、神田が犯人だという証拠にはなりません。
Even if that file was pertaining to the incident, it's not solid proof that Kanda killed Akira.
でも先生、
Thank you
あ
so
りがとうご
much.
ざいます。これは大きな手がかりですよ。
This is seriously helpful.
そうか。さすがはわし。
I'm amazing.
見事な名
Really.
探偵ぶりじゃろう。
A great detective, don't you think?
ええ。あとは僕に任せてください。ここまで本当にありがとうございました。
Yes, you are, Doctor. I appreciate it. Now leave the rest to me. Thanks again.
よし。くれぐれも気をつけて事件を解決するのじゃぞ。
You're welcome. Just be careful out there and go solve this case. You insist.
何か進展があったみたいね。弁護士の神田が犯人なの？
Sounds like you made some real progress. So is the lawyer Kanda the real culprit?
うん。まだ証拠はないけど、一番犯人に近いところにいるのは神田だと思う。
We don't have any proof of that yet, but I think he's our prime suspect.
そう。
See.
どうしたんだろう、あゆみちゃん。僕の顔じっと見てるけど。
I wonder what's going on with Ayumi. She's staring at me. Maybe she's secretly working for Kanda.
どうしたんだい？僕の顔ばかり見て。
What's up? Why are you staring at me?
さっきから気になってたんだけど、
I've been curious.
アキラはあなたを殺そうとしたのに、どうして海へ突き落とさなかったのかしら。
If Akira really tried to kill you, then why didn't he just throw you into the ocean? Huh? Because I'm too good. I'm too powerful.
あの崖は自殺の名所と言われる場所だ。海に落とせば確実に殺せたはず。
That cliff is a known suicide spot. He could have easily killed me by throwing me into the
なの
ocean.
にどうして？
But why? Symbol of the successor. Oh! Dude's gone rogue.
僕は事故に遭ったんじゃない。僕を殺そうとしたアキラに襲われたんだ。
I didn't have an accident. Akira attacked me and tried to kill me. But
アキラはあなたを殺そうとしたのに、どうして海へ突き落とさなかったの？
Yep. Just talked about that already. It's
あ
fine.
ゆみちゃんの言った通りだ。草むらではなく、海に突き落とした方が確実に殺せたはず。
Yumi's right. Throwing me into the sea rather than the grassy area would have been a sure way to kill me.
なぜアキラはそうしなかったんだ？
Why didn't he do it?
ねえってば。
Snap out of it. Huh?
急に考え込んじゃってどうしたの？
Where does your mind wander off to?
あ、
Sorry,
ご
it
めん。
was
確かに
just thinking that you had a
君の
point.
言うとでも今はそれよりも事件に集中しなきゃね。
More importantly, I should focus on the case.
弁護士の神田が犯人だという証拠を見つけ出すのね。
You're out to find proof that the lawyer Kondo is the true culprit, aren't you? Yeah.
必ず見つけてみせる。
I'll find some for sure.
私に手伝えることがあったら何でも言ってよね。
Anything I can do to help, let me know.
ありがとう。
Will do.
あゆみちゃん。
Thanks, Ayumi. Alright. I think I'm going to... call it for now. We've made a lot of progress, much more than we did before. But we're still a little ways away. I think we got like 3 chapters left, technically. So, yeah. I'm gonna call it a stream for now. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Mainly because I have some work I feel like I should probably do right now, as well as I'm super hungry, and I feel like that's distracting me from being able to stream properly. Because I'm just chugging through this game as much as I can now, and it feels weird. But yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go find somebody to raid real fast. A lot of people going right now. Huh. Let me check something real fast, because it's been a bit since I've done this for a while. That person's out the credits for that, so. Mute this. Sure. Yeah. Let's start right over to this person who I have literally know anything about. But they are playing the what is it called? The Haunted Demo Disc. Penny for your thoughts. Yeah. This is a raid command. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I'm the World's Cutest Gamer. We're gonna finish this game up tomorrow. We got 3 chapters left. We're just gonna blaze through it, and then we're gonna play probably something else. Cause, hey, this game is fun. It's engaging, but I would love to see some other cool stuff. You know, right? Taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Anyway, bye bye, y'all.